Yo, what's up? My name's Patrat, and we are so back, fellas. I have been reinvigorated when it comes to preparing for Shiny War within PokeMMO, the third annual Shiny War, the first ever one for Iron Man accounts. I've been reinvigorated since it has been confirmed and scheduled and locked in. The Shiny War will be happening from August 1st to August 28th. I'm starting this episode on July 3rd, and I'm hoping that this will be the final preparation episode for the entire Iron Man account, and that gives us about a little bit less than 1 month, about 24, 25 days or so, to finally finish up our preparations for Shiny War. Once Shiny War starts, I can't go back. I cannot catch Dittos, I cannot get more Mysterious Balls, I can't get more fossils. It'll be an absolute disgusting waste of time. So whatever resources I have heading into war is it. It is the final cutoff call. Welcome to my anime training arc of me getting those resources and trying to do everything I can, because preparation is key when it comes to MMOs. So make sure you enjoy today's video, and if you do, give it a like and subscribe for daily Pokemon videos. Let's jump into things, fellas. We have too much work to do to continue this ridiculous yapping. Now, just like the previous episodes, our core goals for this episode are going to be fossil farming, berry farming, gym reruns to sustain all of that, amulet coin farming if needed, but I think we are done on that so far. Trying to do as many catch events as possible to try to get a 30-day donator status, trying to clear up as much box space as possible, and doing a ton of breeds wherever that's possible, storing up extra POKEYEN, and now, on top of it, a new goal, getting 5,000 honey, because honey tree runs are going to be very efficient during Shiny War. Berry farming has been at the forefront of my mind. I have so many timers and alarms going off at all times in my house to make sure I don't ever miss my berries. We have a Leppa batch that I'll be harvesting in about 18 hours or so. And more importantly, our starting numbers. We are starting this episode with about 13,900 Leppa berries, and I believe about 539 total fossils. I only count these two stacks. There are a few extra ones over here, and we're at 3.3 million POKEYEN and 2,081 hours played. We are freshly over 2,000 hours played on our Iron Man account in just a little bit over a year, which is pretty darn nuts in my opinion. I'm very happy with that. But that's enough preamble. The next time I see you guys, we will be making some good Iron Man progress. Probably picking some berries or potentially doing my Jimmy run for the day. But I don't always record a clip for that anymore because I'm tired of showing you guys, oh yeah guys, here's Jimmy run number 70 billion on the account. No, I just do them now. Just get the work done, get the yen, get the money, get the cash stat, as Jimmy run would say. Good morning. It is currently Saturday morning. It's actually 4th of July as I'm recording this clip. So, hey man, happy 250th. I spent about an hour and a half last night catching some Dittos, and I used those Dittos to set up a ton of breeds. So I've already kind of sorted through a lot of them, so my apologies. I wish I would have gotten a clip, honestly, before I had done that, but you know what? We've just been getting straight into work here on the Iron Man recently. So here you go. Here's all the eggs, obviously, that I made recently. I have 10 extra Shittos down here for whatever breeds, probably for those Cranidos or Shield-Ons, or whenever I pop those fossils. I have extra Shittos. These are also extra Shittos over here. I think about 17 extra leftover Dittos that will be used to rebreed rare species. Same is true with these Dittos up here. But everything you see here, these are all new breeds. My mouse just bugged out and just moved all those. God damn it. Okay, I think I fixed it, but that was a little goofy. That's okay, fellas. That's Saturday morning for you. So here, I went ahead and I set up all these breeds. There's tons of new Pokemon. I guess from this, really, these are already set up, this bottom row. So it's from this blue egg, like a cross. So it's like this Weasel breed, 2x31 there. This Duskull that I've actually been trying to use forever. Finally have that ready to go. A quick little Staryu, 2x31. Almost every breed is paired up with a 1x31 Ditto, because that's what I was able to catch. I was able to catch a fair bit of new 1x31 Dittos, and that's going to help me make breeds that I wasn't able to do previously. And you know what? Since these aren't alpha breeds, let's just go ahead and go through them. Alright, I had to make sure all the pair names were correct, but we should be good now. First things first, I don't think this one needs any gender, so that's a really easy one. 2x31. It does get bred down into a Tyrogue, which is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It's still a good humanoid egg group breeder. Next up, I'm going to move all my Shittos over to a separate box to give it a little bit of space and make things a bit cleaner, so I can move some eggs down there or down here if I need to, like this Tyrogue egg. I can just plop it down there. Perfect. Next up, some of these breeds do actually have pairs. So for example, this Wooper, we want to go ahead and make this male. It's going to be 2x31. Water A egg group breeder. I need a lot more Water A egg group breeders recently, and that is going to end up pairing with this Mantine. So I'm going to make sure to keep that separate for now. It's going to be a little awkward at the moment, unfortunately, but that's going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and go on to the next breed now, Lileep. Now, I want to make this female just because I really want a good Cradily. And Lileeps are really expensive or really difficult to get, so I'd rather have this one be female. Even though it's going to cost me 21,000 POKEYEN to keep it female, it's still worth it, which is crazy. And that has no pairing as of right now, so that can just go over to a box, which makes things a bit easier. Next up is Natu and this Ditto, 2x31 Spatak and Spadef. This wants to be made female, so it can pair with the, I believe there's a Pidove next to it. There's a flying egg group Pokemon right to the next of it. Yep, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to think, where should I put these? I guess these can be put right here. Yeah, I like that. And that'll end up lining up nicely. Next up, a Staryu breed, 2x31 Spatak and speed. Very simple. Next up, a Chaos Egg Group Pokemon, 2x31 in defense and speed. Just a reminder that all of these breeds end up costing 20,000 POKEYEN minimum, and also usually tons of hours of catching Pokemon, especially during catch events. This is going to be made male to pair up with the Dusclops, I believe, to the left of it. Not to mention the hours and hours that I usually spend actually pairing up these breeds. And that's really one of the biggest time consumers on the account, is just pairing up the breeds. It usually takes about 3 hours per one full box. Now, this was not a full box. This probably took me about hour and a half. Probably closer to an hour, I'll be honest on that one. Next up is Phoebus. We're going to make this male, another Water A and Dragon egg group breeder. That's going to pair up with that Buizel to the left of it, which is nice. So we're going to make sure we move that egg down to where the Buizel is at and not forget that. Beautiful, beautiful. Looking pretty good. So we just, okay, now it's so clean, right? Now we just added, and these can actually go over to the Shido box. We have a lot of Shidos, actually. More than I expected. Beautiful, 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 and clean. I mean, the more Shidos, the better. And I'm just going to not pair these up yet. I'm just going to keep these as Shidos. And I think the goal is going to be to leave, I don't know, maybe I do. I don't know. There's going to be some weird thing I have to figure out with that, I guess, with the fossils. Well, do I just leave empty space then? I don't know. It's going to be awkward. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a weird thing with the fossils. Having enough PC space for everything I want to do is going to be a nightmare. I think maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I'm going to handle this yet. We're going to wing it. But this box of eggs is filling up. That looks really nice. There's this box of eggs plus breeders once they actually hatch. That's looking nice. The PC, like these first 3 boxes, dude, the PC is getting clean. That looks really freaking nice. I mean, the problem is now I have no empty box, and there's a catch event coming up tomorrow that I'm going to have to do. So that's the awkward part of having this many Dittos this early on, and that's why I was a little hesitant to try to go catch them like this, but I thought it was worth it. I still think it is worth it, but yeah, I'm gonna move the Shidos back into the other breeders boxes where I can fit them. We do have our alphas, you know, cleaning up some space. We have those breeds taken care of, right? But even then, it might be time to crank through these alpha breeds. Like, space is just becoming a prime resource right now. I mean, honestly, these Shidos are the kind of Pokemon that can just be thrown over into my utility box. It's not pretty, but it's extra box space that I can utilize. I'm honestly totally fine with that. And that leaves me with at least one full empty box. Speaking of utility box, there's actually an Alpha Magmortar spawn, so we're going to go hit that up really quick and not accidentally breed these Pokemon together. Whew. 4th of July Shalfa, question mark? I mean, that would go pretty crazy. Also, Magmortar? Nah, not quite, though. That was definitely close. I'm just strategically saving it for Shiny War. Turn 8 Timer Ball catch. Wow. I've been getting pretty lucky on the alphas recently. Another 31 Spatak alpha, though. Okay, I guess I see why. But that's okay. Honestly, Magmortar, humanoid egg group breeder. At least it's a little uncommon as a breeder egg group. I'm happy with that. And we got our daily 4th of July Leppa berries to pick as well, of course. And the question I'm asking myself is, do I have enough berries to do one more batch of Leppas? I think I do, but do I need to? And I think the answer to that is no. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick these Leppas and replant sustainability. But I will definitely be taking advantage of the like Mago and like a Guave strategy. I think replanting Berry Seeds, I have so many of those right now. I think it's definitely going to be worth it. All right, there's the final berry picked and replanted. Let's see how many Leppas we ended up with here. Our Leppa stack is really getting up there, which feels pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, it's about almost 15K. We're about 200 Leppas off from 15K. Half of our goal, 15,000 Leppa berries. 150 hours, I think? 150 hours around of Leppa shiny hunting. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Weirdly, this is the first clip because I have just been rushed into this catch event, and this is a good catch. I don't think it's good enough, but I had to mention it. There's a Cyndaquil catch event today. Cyndaquil, Hoppip, and Geodude are the Pokemon up for grabs. I'm mostly going to be going for... I'm just going for Hoppip and Geodude and not even luring for Cyndaquil. It's not worth the, like, annoying catch rate and stuff like that. This is one of our final chances. Less than 25 days left until Shiny War. One of our final chances to win 1,000 RP. I'll probably just see you guys with catch event results and any breeders we got from this event. Speaking of breeders, I will happily take a 2x31 male fairy end plant egg group breeder in Spadaf and Spadaf. That's a fantastic catch. Another 2x31 breeder with the same stats but different gender. Only like 10 minutes after that last catch. Dude, we have 38 minutes, no, 38 minutes left in the event. I was very rushed into this event. I actually came home from a movie just in time to queue up for this event, jump into this event as soon as possible. Yes, I'm going to try my best to do this whenever possible. Someone said, will you rebreed the fossil Pokemon that you pop during war to get more rare encounters? I'm going to try my best, dude. Absolutely. Like, that's the absolute, I would try my best. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to release a fair bit, though, just for PC space. But I'll do whatever I can. That's a great thing to be thinking about and a question to ask. All right, I think this is a very chill catch event. What's my highest? My highest catch is a 153. I'm still going to submit it, but I don't think anything's going to happen with that. This is a very chill catch event. I barely made it in time to, but I'm glad I did. Having more chances is what the, you know, what you can do. You have to roll the dice and just maximize your dice rolls, but as long as you do that, you have to just go with what the dice roll. You can't control the dice. So we're going to submit this and see what happens, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, catch event results are coming in. Fourth place is Claw is Pro, 17 points. Congratulations, gamer. 164 points. That name sounds familiar. King Savvy, congrats on third place. Second place with 166, a lower scoring catch event. I think catch events have gotten a lot more chill as we lead up to Shiny War. 166 is Lynn, which gives me a better chance of potentially winning one, hopefully. Lynn, congratulations on second place. In first place, the winner of the non-shiny 5x31 Cyndaquil, 174, so a pretty big difference. Didn't I talk to this guy earlier today? Or I've seen this name before, for sure. Congrats to them, dude. 174 points, man. Legendario. Congratulations to you, gamer. Good morning. It's a new day on the Iron Man account. I'll be starting stream here in a few hours, but more importantly, I had a weird berry batch last night. First things first, while I was picking my berries this morning, I actually saw this little water Pheno, so I'm going to go ahead and do that encounter. Phenos are always worth to do on the Iron Man because you get those mysterious gems, which are super nice. I can honestly probably just quick ball this if I wanted to be super lazy, but I have the time to go ahead and like false swipe and spore this and just catch it nice and safely. But my berries yesterday, I actually planted them too early. I planted them at like 9 a.m. so that my berries were actually done growing. Well, some of them, a lot of my berries were done growing at 1:30 a.m. and I stayed up long enough to actually pick them, some of them, but some of them, mango berries and aguave berries, mango and the aguave, whatever, they end up actually being 20-hour grow berries. So since I was trying to like utilize more of my berry seeds, those patches, and I also forgot to water things, so the yields were a bit lower, but they actually weren't that bad. They weren't as bad as I expected. This whole sustainability batch kind of got scuffed, but it was still better progress than if I didn't berry farm, which is always nice. And here's a nice little Pheno catch here as well in a quick second. I really want to see the nice mysterious gem here. One mysterious gem cluster, please. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed, to be fair. Pretty sure you always get the cluster. Yep, found a mysterious gem cluster. I don't even know if you need it. You might just have to kill them. 1x31 breeder as well, and like water A, I think, A group, and then potentially field. Water A and monster, even better. We take those. Anyways, I'm going to finish picking these weird stuffed berries. I'm going to plant them at a normal time today once we get closer to like noon or even 2 p.m. All right, that is all of today's berries picked. Let's see. We got 319 cherries, pretty good amount, 169 mangoes, and 138 guavas. I'm going to go ahead and I have to go buy some more berry harvesters, so we're going to dip below that 4 million POKEYEN mark, but obviously it's always well worth it, and we're going to hopefully get back in the flow of our Jimmy runs. I've been a little scattered on Jimmy runs. It's the weekend, like during the weekends. Well, now it's not. Today's Monday, but over the weekend, I'm going to be honest, that's when I kind of fall off on my Jimmy runs, and sometimes I do them, and I stick to them, and sometimes I don't, type of thing. And you know what, I think it's honestly healthy, and that's gonna happen. I try to always tell people, like, I'm not gonna be too hard on myself for not doing a PokeMMO gym rerun on the weekend. I'm sorry, I love this game so much, but I also went to a barbecue and, you know, went to the movies a few times, and, you know, it's good to socialize, get that mix of both, play PokeMMO for a lot, you know, get good progress, but do it healthily. You can still do both and socialize and have good friends, and it kind of reject the turbo online nature of MMO kind of behavior. You can do a little, you can do it, I swear, I promise you, I know it's hard sometimes, you can do it mostly healthily. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and not replant quite yet. We're at 3.3 mil POKEYEN after spending all that money on tons and tons of harvesters. We're going to go ahead and harvest. Yeah, who would have thought? So crush these down into a ton of seeds. We'll do a seed check here after we crush all of these down as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And look how many harvesters you go through. Like, it's just so many so fast, dude. And now we can go do our seed check. The main numbers here, 467, very spicy. Oh, we have way more seeds than I thought. Wait, what? We're at 700. Wait, I need way more spices. Wait, what the hell? Wow. I didn't realize I was this behind on spices. I might have to do a whole batch of like spices or something. I wonder if that's a product of using the berries. Maybe I got more seeds. I don't know. That feels crazy, actually. How could I be so behind on spices? 467 very spicy, 698 plain sweet, 700 plain bitter. I'm usually pretty like close, but now I'm like 150, 250 seeds behind here. That's pretty rare for me. Okay, we'll have to make that up in the future then. Good to know. Now, this morning, we actually have an alpha spawn that I considered not doing on the Ironman account. An alpha Magnemite. Since it is genderless, I do have one other alpha Magnemite, I think, in my boxes, and another Magnezone that I probably don't want to breed at this point. I thought, you know what, it's probably worth doing. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Worst case scenario, I waste a little bit of time and I end up releasing it for space during war, and that's honestly totally fine and worth a few timer balls. All right, and thankfully this Alpha Magneton was a super easy catch. Turn 8 with a Dream Ball, and it wasn't even a sleep for max turns. Spatak and Spadef, pretty good IV placements for an Alpha Magneton. That might be something I can actually utilize, depending on where the stats are placed on my other Magneton. That sounds like vaguely familiar. Let's just go immediately check it out, see if we have a breed, and see if it was worth my time to go do that. But thankfully, once again, it really only took 2 max repels. That was the main resource consumed there. And dude, yes, that works out beautifully. I have one that's 31 Spatak, 31 defense, so I can absolutely pair those up. That'll be another potential Shalfa breed for Shiny War. Hell yeah, dude. Glad I took the time to do that. Dude, I've been slacking and getting distracted. I just had such a bad gym rerun on the Ironman accounts. I'm honestly going to, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 extra. I did this last night actually off stream. I have 6 extra gyms I can do. I'm going to pop another Amulet coin, do those 6 gyms, and then also go into a trainer rerun afterwards. I just did this last night on off stream as well. Now, first things first, I'm going to go plant my berries like on my schedule, but that's my plan for today. I already did a gym rerun, a scuff gym rerun. We're going to transition that into a train rerun, and then we're going to plant our berries first, and then we're going to do fossil farming grinding after that. So just keeping the consistency of Shiny War Prep with about 25 days or so left to prep as of this recording. Wait, I haven't even thought about that. I know you have to pick the apricorns, so like that's a cost, but like we need to seriously run some calculations on what's on Johto Pokeballs for Iron Man, because like where's Violet City? Hello? I'm awful at the game. It's possible like Johto Pokeballs are meta on Iron Man. It depends on how long it takes to get the apricorns. You have to factor in that, but like if it costs 500 POKEYEN to make fastballs, for example, is what K9 is saying, you have to factor in the you know, once again, the time to farm them. But like 500 yen versus like 1200 for a timer ball. Fastball is 4 times catch rate for like really fast Pokemon. It works on things like Zapdos, Entei, Raikou he was talking about. Like, that's really good, man. That's really interesting. Like, that's I just can't worry about this because we're still in Shiny War. This is a post Shiny War, you know, activity. But I would love to do some more Johto Pokeball testing on the Ironman account for sure. Alrighty, fellas, another alpha encounter on the Ironman. Got ourselves an alpha Fearow. Would love to see a male here, but I think honestly with the flying age group, I could take any gender. Yeah, I probably just need more breeders in general, so we probably have a few things to match this up with. I'd like to see a 3x31 though. I feel like I don't see a whole, like it's like a 1 in, I think it's less than 1 in 6 odds though, but I would love to see we don't see that many 3x31 alphas for how many alphas we catch on the Ironman, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll see something, but wish us luck. All right, there is the alpha catch on about turn 16. Not too bad at all. 2x31 once again in attack and defense, but it's an alpha. We'll take it. Funny placements. I guess we can at least combine them if they're all in Spatak. That's a positive. Good morning. It's a bright and early day here on the Ironman account. We're down to around 24 days or so until Shiny War is officially here. But until then, we've got an alpha Marowak to catch at about 9 or so a.m. Well, I crit. Oopsie. All right, here is the catch. Here's the Marowak. It is female, 2x31 in Spadef and speed. Happily, we'll take those IV placements on a monster age group breeder. Hell yeah. Now it's time to go get set up to pick our berries and start ourselves on an early stream. I probably won't do a berry clip, and I haven't been doing a lot of berry clips if it's just sustainability berries. If it's Leppa berries, I pretty much always show you guys that clip, but we should be going back to Leppa berries soon. We've been sitting right below 15k Leppas for quite a while, and look how many seeds we have stocked up. We should be really stocked up today. I also planted almost solely cherry berries today. Do I need more? I think I bought harvesters recently, right? Okay, whew. Thankfully, I'm stocked up on harvesters, because I'd like to keep my POKEYEN where it's at, please. And speaking of POKEYEN, I have changed the philosophy a little bit. I have gone back into trainer reruns. I feel like the thing that I need to prepare the most is just POKEYEN. I need 5 million POKEYEN for honey trees. I have so much berry farming still to do. I have so many breeds still to do. I've slowed down and pulled back a lot on fossil farming because I'm legitimately worried about PC space. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough PC space to be able to pop all the fossils and all the mysterious balls that I want to. Like, it's just so many Pokemon. I don't know if I have the space. Now, I hope this never comes up, but thankfully, I think they did actually update PokeMMO recently to where if you run into a shiny Pokemon and your boxes are full, you can actually still catch it and it will go to your mailbox. That is a new change that's only been in place for the past few months, I believe, maybe past less than a year or so within PokeMMO. That might come up on the Iron Man this Shiny War. That's how insane box space is. Alrighty, fellas, it's a beautiful morning on the Iron Man account. As always, we're going to get started on our berry farming. I will be picking like almost all cherry berries today, and I will be replanting with Leppas. So we're starting a Leppa batch today, and this will put us officially over 15,000 once we have that done. Oh, hold up, fellas. There's actually a wild Pheno. I've seen this twice now, actually, recently. I have a surf Pokemon, right? I don't have a surf Pokemon? Oh, no, I do. Okay, thank God. There is here you go, wild Pheno. These are really important for Iron Man. Blue Basculin spawn. It's not gonna be the same for everybody. If you need Blue Basculin, or I think Ducklet might spawn from these, I'm not sure. If you need some sort of water type Pheno, Alomomola, if you need it for your Pokedex, guys, definitely come check this out. I want this for the Mysterious Gem. As an Iron Man account, you want as many Mysterious Gems as possible, Mysterious Gem clusters to get those 50% boosted gems, which are really, really powerful items. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch this for that. Alrighty, fellas, but my PC space is incredibly full, so you know what that means. We actually have some breeds to go ahead and do today, okay? I think I have like 2 non-alpha breeds, which will be very, very fast. I think I might have more than that. Let's go ahead and see, actually. I have at least 2 non-alpha breeds, which should be very quick and simple and easy. Yeah, no breeds set up over... Yeah. So just these 2. Here's 2 simple breeds, man. Attack and defense. Hoppip. Hoppip is a great breeder because it's fairy and plant egg group, which are 2 pretty good egg groups and pretty... have good variety of Pokemon. So I'm gonna get that going. Next up, that's a 2 a.m. Petrowski breed. A 2 a.m. late night, very sleepy Petrowski tried to breed 2. That doesn't work in PokeMMO. Petrowski, what are you doing? Okay, so that's okay. We'll have that for... We'll pair that up with something else. We'll get that fixed in a bit. But now we have alpha breeds, okay? I am out of space. I've been catching alphas. I've been consistent. This box is full. This box is full of breeds. And now this box is also becoming full of breeds. I have to be very careful and slow as I go through these breeds because they might pair up with something else or be very specific. So first things first, we have a 3x31 alpha Magnemite in Spatak, defense, and Spadef, right? As a generalist breeder, it can only breed with itself, which is a little specific, but it's still worth to have that Shalfa chance. Every single one of these eggs represents the highest scoring Pokemon that I will ever get by far in Shiny War, especially on an Iron Man account. Oh my God. Each one of these represents a Shalfa chance, dude, and it would change. If I can get one Shalfa, I mean, one egg even, like it would make everything. I could probably get an egg or an alpha Shalfa and AFK the entire war. Obviously, I wouldn't do that, but just to show you, like, to give you an idea of how insane it is, how powerful that is. Now, this one wants to be made female. It's 3x31 flying, A group, defense, Spatak, and speed. Make it female, and then pair it up. Here's the Spearow egg with this Noctowl. So a lot of these are paired. And I want to make sure I don't make that mistake. Houndour, Houndoom, no gender here, so I'm going to go ahead and just randomly roll. 3x31 in HP, Spatak, and speed, field, egg group. Next up, Ursaring and Houndoom. Now, I actually want to make this female because I do want to build myself a Honey Gather Teddy Ursa. I don't know how like beneficial or usable that will be. I'm going to put it in a Luxury Ball as well to help me remember a little bit. I don't know how useful that'll be, but I want to have one. It is a utility Pokemon you see some people build sometimes in PokeMMO. Next up, make this male. 3x31 defense, speed, and HP on a plant and fairy egg group breeder. And that's going to pair up with the Victory Bell. And I think, like, once we get this breed... Where's the Shroomish egg? Okay, right there. Once we get this breed down the line, it should... I think this should pair with a 4x breed. So if I have a plant alpha, it's a physical attacker. Do I have anything? I've got this, but I don't need that breed. This is what I need a correct nature for my Shroomish, but I really want to finish this. If it rolls Adamant or Jolly, I'll probably go for this. I really want myself a 5x31 alpha correct nature Breloom. That would be phenomenal, but that's that breed setup for just for now. Next up, Leafeon and Granbull, 3x31 field, I believe monster egg group potentially. Field and Fairy, excuse me. Field and Fairy egg group breeder, 3x31 attack, Spadef, and speed. We're gonna randomly roll gender there. And then next up, do Luxray and Houndoom, 31 HP, Spatak, and Spadef. No gender preference there. Just going to breed that through. Saving me a little bit of POKEYEN, which is nice. Tentacruel and Kingler. Water Sea egg group breeder. Attack, Spatak, and Spadef. It's pretty weird to do double attacks, but more Shalfa chances are nice. And then I do want at least one 6x31 breeder of each egg group on an alpha. So it's still worth to go for a little bit, but you want to be careful and not go for too many of those for sure. So that's all of our new eggs. These breeds stocked up for in the future. Tons of new alpha eggs were just created. All of the eggs you see in this box are all alpha eggs. And now I can move these over like this, and that'll give me this much space for new alpha breeds in the future. So that's what I needed. I might, dude, there's a good chance I think that I end up going through these breeds before war. I really want to wait to see if I get a donator status, but I think I just need the PC space. There's a good chance I crank through these within the next 2 weeks or so, probably. All right, fellas, I didn't expect to be doing this on the Iron Man account, but with the new Honey, I think, Discovery, I need a lot more PokeYen. So I think we are going back to Amulet coin farming. With 24 days or so left, not a ton, but just a little bit. I've been doing a gym rerun and a trainer rerun on most of my days on stream, at least. So I want to have enough Amulet coins to be able to do that, and then potentially some extra. So we're going to do a little bit more Amulet coin farming. Getting up to like 25 or so would probably be about 25 to 30 is probably all I need. But even just like three a day here and there, you know, is going to give us plenty. So a little bit more Amulet coin farming is on the menu, unfortunately. This is my least favorite activity on the Iron Man, honestly, but it's not so bad. It's the beauty is you get it done for the overarching goals you do care about. Alrighty, fellas, we have an alpha Flareon all the way up at Stark Mountain here on the Iron Man account. I'm going to shiny check these EVs too. Why not? But I'll probably see you guys here in a split sec with an alpha Flareon catch. Right, here is the alpha Flareon catch. Someone pointed out that it's female as well, which is very lucky. It's like a 12.5% chance. 2x31. I keep getting Spatak alphas. I'd love to see a little bit more variety there, but on an Eevee, it makes perfect sense. So I will happily take 2x31 Eevee, female, 31 HP, 31 Spatak. We can definitely probably get a field egg group breed on that. We might need to catch more field egg group alphas to get a breeder for that. I used some recently, but a good start to a good alpha breed.
All right, a very bright, early good morning to you. I'm actually not playing a whole lot of PokeMMO today. I have a lot of other videos and good work to do today, though, that I'm very excited for. But I'm going to start things off still by being consistent and keeping on my berries. So I'm going to go ahead and pick and replant, actually. Replant all these berries as well. And I think I am replanting Leppas today. And today should be the day where I officially hit over 15K. I've been basically at 15,000 Leppas, but now we're really going to hit over that number. So I'll see you guys in a quick sec once I've redone everything, and this takes a quick second, so it'll probably be like 20 minutes or so until I see you guys. All right, I finally finished that. It didn't take 20 minutes, but it took like 15 minutes. It takes a lot longer than you'd expect to pick and replant and rewater all your berries. But now we have our new Leppa count at 15,700 to be exact, on the dot actually, which is pretty darn cool, man. I did plant these a little bit early, like 9 a.m. That's a little awkward. It's a 20-hour grow time. That means they'll be done at like, what, 5 a.m.? I think that's fine if they're done at 5 a.m. I don't think they start degrading for like 7 hours or something like that. Like, I think you could actually, If I had an empty spot, I think maybe you can actually still, maybe it still tells you on the berry or on the seed potentially. Wilts very slowly 8 hours. Okay, I think as long as I pick them tomorrow before, what would that be, 8 hours, like 1 p.m. Is that right? As long as I pick them before 1 p.m. it should be fine, I think. So okay, should be no problem. I definitely just get paranoid or like extra safe about protecting my berries on the Ironman account, as obviously we've worked very, very hard to get to this point. All right, as typical on the Ironman account, even though I'm not playing a ton today, I still hop on for every single alpha and to farm my berries. Got myself an alpha Ninetales encounter. I need more male field egg group breeders right now, so I'm hoping it's male. That's fine. You know, an alpha's an alpha, can't complain. And someone pointed this out to me on stream recently, and it's always cool to check, man. It is crazy how many alpha encounters we've done on the account. We've done like 4 different alpha Ninetales, for example. It is important to note that the encounter counter has only existed for about half of the Iron Man's lifespan, so this number is probably closer to like 500. We've probably done about 500 alpha catches on the account, which is just nuts. What? Like, that feels crazy. We've done 20. That feels like not real. We've done 23 alpha dittos. Wow. That is nuts comparatively like anything else. That is crazy, man. Holy, that Ninetales catch was really tough. It kept pain splitting and healing back up. It got me down to 2 Pokemon in the back, the Smeargle and the Parasect. That was a turn 32 catch. I caught it with like most of its HP. Like, was it full HP? I ended up timer balling it. Oh, and it was all worth it because it's 3 times 31. Yes, that's something oh, look at the stats too. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I needed, man. That needed to be worth it, and it was well worth it. 3 times 31 alpha. That is the equivalent, like, a 3 times 31 alpha is the equivalent of 2 alphas, right? Because you could breed them together to create a 3 times 31. That's, oh, it's literally 2 alphas in 1 catch. Hell yeah. Well worth all the timer balls I just used. And I'm getting a little bit low on timer balls. I can't even think about that. I mean, once we get into Shiny War, I don't really need these, honestly. But I want some, maybe like 50 or so. I want some on me for, well, I gotta catch those shinies, you know? All right, got ourselves an alpha Pikachu encounter over in Kanto. Kind of cozy, kind of feels like an OG alpha. I feel like alpha Pikachu was released pretty early on, if I recall. Male is fantastic for Fairy Enfield egg group. Okay, that was a pretty tough catch. I didn't get it until turn 18, and he killed multiple of my catching Pokemon, but it was disgustingly worth it. That is 2 3 times 31 field A group alphas in 1 day. Wow, I've been talking about how I haven't gotten that many 3 times 31 alphas over the course of my account, honestly. Wow. 2 in 1 day. Hey, RNG evening out, dude. Fucking yes. Once again, a 3 times 31 alpha is the equivalent of catching 2 alphas. Alrighty, fellas, good morning today on the Iron Man account. It's a new day. I have some Leppas to harvest, which is always exciting. We'll be up to around like 16,600, 16,600 or whatever. Leppa berries after this harvest. I'm going to replant Leppas, I think, 1 more time, which is a little greedy. So I'm going to pick everything, replant, and then we have a big catch event today over in Ruin Valley in Kanto. Shiny Yanma is up for grabs. It's going to be a really tough catch event, very difficult. We're going to see what I can do. But first things first, let's take it step by step. Let's do our berries first, right? All right, fellas, the very big Yanma catch event begins now, okay? Yanma strategies are on screen. Yanma's False Swipe Spore Ultra Ball. Natu is Quick Ball. Persian is False Swipe Spore Great Ball. I'm going to be doing all the best strategies I can. Here's my first catch of the event on the Ironman account. Come on, give me some good luck for this event, boys. Quiet Nature, 102, very average. Honestly, can't complain. We'll see it. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the next catch as well. Wobbuffets, we should be able to Seed Bomb. I had to test this before the event started. Seed Bomb should be able to kill these. If it's like 31 defense IV bold, it might not kill, but if I need to heal a little bit here and there, that's fine. Seed Bomb should kill. Please kill. Yes, that is a very good sign. Whoa, that's not good for the event, but that is a 1 in 1,074 catch. Woo! I have not seen a wild 3 times on the account in a very long time. That is very rare. 1 in 1,000 Pokemon or so. 1 in 1,000. That is very rare. You do not see that. I have not seen that in a catch event as well in so long. That really caught me off guard. 2 times 31 breeders, hell yeah. But 3 times in the wild. Wow. That's juicy. Alrighty, fellas, the Yanma catch event has come to a close. I don't think I have anything worth submitting. I'm going to go ahead and go check, though.
We're going to see what's going on. I kept a few things. We got some alpha catches down here. Hold up. Some breeders. We got that 3x31 not to. I mean, we can't complain too much. That's pretty crazy, man. A 50 not to. That's just a 50. It's nothing crazy. We didn't see many Persians. Our highest catch is like a 139. Like, I'm not submitting anything. But it was still a good event. Got some good breeders. Got that 3x31. That's the whole event for me. The whole event for me is this not to. I mean, you can't. That's insane. 1 in 1,000. That's insane. Can't complain. Happy with that. I'm going to release a lot of these. Start with this not to. Sort through these and see you guys with catch event results. We also have an Alpha Sudowoodo catch, to be fair. Alpha Sudowoodo I'll be sprinting over to right now. All right, here is the Alpha Sudowoodo catch, fellas. Another... I just can't stop getting Spatak, IV Alphas, and more. It was a female mineral egg group Pokemon as well, so it's still an Alpha. You can't complain too much, but it's definitely not what I needed for sure. All right, fellas, we are back with catch event results. Shout out and thank you to the PokeMMO staff members, as always, who put in so much work to host all these events and go through all of them and communicate. In 4th place, we have with a 22 pointer, Real Camper King. Cool name, dude. Congratulations on your reward points. In 3rd place, 167 3rd place. Pretty decent score. We're seeing a bit like lower scores, though. That's honestly a shockingly low score for this event. I expected so many people and so much competition, but at the same time, it's a difficult Pokemon to catch event. 167 to Fearow. Congratulations, gamer. And then 2nd place, Quintinius. That's a sick name. I feel like that's familiar. Quintinus. Congrats on your 2nd place, 169. First place is also a 169. Wow. Ambitio. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, guys. Congrats on the shiny Yanma Ambit, dude. It's a really fucking cool prize to win, dude. Congratulations. Thank you guys, as always, for anybody who participates in catch events, and I recommend doing them in the future, dude. Good luck, fellas, in future catch events. Today was not our day, but one day, hopefully, before Shiny War. We got about 22 days left. Hopefully, we got 22 days to win a catch event, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, about to jump into a Jimmy run, into a trainer run, and making tons of PokeYen on the Iron Man account. But first, we get to announce the screenshot competition. The screenshot competition winners. Congratulations over to Vincenzo, over to KP Shadow, over to Archon, and then 4th and 5th place was Jules and Rate. Congrats to everybody. Unfortunately, the Iron Man, not placing, but that just means I got to do better next time. Got to spend more time and energy kind of coordinating a story, figuring out a location, just really planning things out better. I didn't put enough effort into this one, to be honest with you. I was a little too, I had too much going on. I was too busy. And I kind of just sporadically, had an idea and I threw it together quickly and then I just tossed it into the void to submit something. But we could definitely do a lot better next time, fellas. But congrats to all the winners, as they obviously earned it and deserved it. Congratulations to you, gamers. All right, I haven't done my Jimmy run yet, okay? My stream crashed earlier after that last clip, and then my IRL day just got kind of fucky-wucky, but we do have an Alpha Yanmega encounter, and then I think after I catch this, I am going to lock in and do my Jimmy run. Maybe not my trainer run as well, but at least the Jimmy run. Ideally both, if I truly lock in. I still need about 5 million PokeYen alone for honey. All right, here is the catch, seen for the first time. 2x31 male bug A group breeder, special defense and speed. Happy with that. All right, fellas, it is the next morning, but I did it, okay? I locked in, I did my Jimmy runs and trainer run, and I almost made 600,000 PokeYen. I started at 4,051,000, and now I'm at 4,626,000. If I do my Jimmy run and trainer run again today, we could reach over 5 million PokeYen for the very first time on the account. Now, I think I am going to have to start doing sustainability batches today. Yeah, absolutely, as my seed counts are getting pretty darn low, but we do get a Leppa batch today, so that's obviously always nice. It is currently July 10th as I'm recording, to give you a little bit of a idea of where we're at. Once again, Shiny War begins on August 1st. It's currently July 10th, so we have about 21 days or so until Shiny War begins. I'm going to go ahead and pick and then replant all my berries, and then I have some cool guide videos and other content to make today. And this batch being fully picked and replanted means I now have 17,550 plus Leppas. We are almost at 20k. I don't think it'll be possible, definitely not possible, to get to 30k Leppas, which was my initial goal, but that was such a pipe dream. I just didn't know if I was going to be able to, yada, yada, yada. That was just the hours I needed type beat, but we should be able to get like
25k maybe 22k has been 20k to 22k is kind of like the new goal, and that should be a lock. That should be easy peasy. The real thing would be if I could reach like 25k. That'd be such a clean number as well to jump into war with, around 25,000 Leppas. That would be phenomenal. And that would be around 250 hours of shiny hunting, which will be about not half, but a little bit more than half my hours probably during war. I'm gonna be hoping to do like 300 to 400 hours. I know that like my goal is 300, but I know in the back of my head if I don't do 400 I'll be sad. So like it's one of those, we're gonna have to see. But it's also, I to be fair, I calc my numbers at 31 days, like a full month or whatever, but it's actually only 28 days, right, for war. So it's 28 or it'd be 400 divided by 28. If I do 400 hours, that equates to 4.2 hours a day. But my calculator's off screen, so you can't properly see it. My apologies, but boop, here you go. It'd be over 14 hours a day. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna be honest. That might be unhealthy. I mean, it is. You know, but it is, but it isn't. It is short term. It's unhealthy. But it's one of those, you can do squats while you shiny hunt. You can shiny hunt on the treadmill. You can do tons of things. I can skip 1 hour of sleep, you know, get 7 hours of sleep. Plenty of people do that. 7 hours of sleep for a month. I wouldn't recommend this to the average, you know, I wouldn't recommend, Shiny War is not something I'd recommend to the average person or to anybody. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is something that if you are called to do it, you must do it type beat. It's really, honestly, it's hard to explain, but I think a lot of people are called to Shiny War. It is their purpose, their categorical desire, at least at this temporary period, this moment we have in life. So that's how I feel about it, man. I love video game competitions like this, and I'm excited. I'm jazzing a little bit, so I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to see what I do, what I'm capable of at this ripe age of 28. Well, I was about to go on a big walk with the puppy that I'm currently dog sitting, but there was an alpha Tropius spawn, so I'm going to go ahead and catch this first, see you guys with the stats, and hopefully a male gender here. Yes, nice. And then we'll do that big walk here in a quick sec. Not bad at all. Only 12 turns for that. Wow. I thought it was going to be a much tougher catch. As you can see, a lot of my Pokemon were killed there. We see more Spatak stats. Man, I just get Spatak nonstop, but I don't know. I guess it's still an alpha catch. It's a male breeder. That's good. I'm going to take the time to shiny check these other Tropius. Maybe I should heal first. Get like a soak smeared already or whatever, but nah, I'm going to check these. Obviously very unlucky, likely. I don't usually like check swarms for shinies on the Ironman account, but I love shiny Tropius, so you know what? Always give yourself that chance. And no shiny, of course, but it takes 3 seconds. Definitely worth the time. Well, I finally did it, fellas. I grinded enough to earn it. The first time ever hitting 5 million POKEYEN on the Iron Man account. So many Jimmy runs, so many trainer runs have led to this moment. Oh, it is a breath of relief, a sigh of relief, a breath of exhaustion. I'm not going to lie. I have to get, speaking of exhaustion, I have to get to bed here pretty quickly because I have a catch event, an elemental monkey catch event tomorrow morning. And not only is it a normal catch event, it's actually week 1 of an 8-week catch event tournament. You see, they've actually done this in previous years where they host this 8-week-long catch event competition, and you need to get an overall points score of at least 800 points to qualify for the finale. Here's all these scheduled catch events so far. So there's one obviously on the 11th of July. That is tomorrow morning. That's currently like 10:45 p.m. on the 10th of July as I'm recording. There's one on the 19th of July, 25th of July, 2nd of August, yada, yada, yada. The hard ones are going to be the ones during Shiny War. I honestly haven't decided what I'm going to be doing for those. I haven't figured out if I'm going to be doing the catch events and going for a chance of winning reward points. Like, that might weirdly be worth it actually during Shiny War, or if I just go and catch one Pokemon and basically go ahead and get myself the 100 score or so to, and like submit early and go ahead and still work towards the finale. That'll be the weird thing. The other thing is that the finale is on the 6th of September, which is pretty soon after Shiny War is over. I'm probably going to still be pretty cooked after that, but I think it'll be like a week or so after, honestly. Probably give me enough time to recuperate. And as you can see here, the prizes are just ridiculous. The first place prize of the finale is Shiny Zorua, Shiny Archon, or Larvesta, and you get all these other potential crazy Pokemon for grabs, as well as obviously these individual catch events have their own prizes. So for example, here is week 1. Week 1 has a non-shiny 6x31 elemental monkey up for grabs, but as an Iron Man, I really care about that reward points. I'm honestly banking on people not doing the full event, only submitting a Pokemon, you know, to kind of go for the week 8 finale, or like these 8-week catch events
give Iron Man a really good chance to win some reward points. So that's something I've got to factor in as well and do as many of these as possible. Alrighty, fellas, we are on the Iron Man account today. Good morning at 9 a.m. I woke up early just for this catch event, okay? So let's hope we have some good luck. Here is my first catch. We are catching elemental monkeys only. It is not worth 2 lore to find the Servines. So it'll be Panpour, Pansage, Panseer, all the elemental monkeys. 79 to start, just absolutely average. That is okay. I will see you guys with any important catches, potentially just a clip after the event is over. Alrighty, fellas, I released a ton of elemental monkeys along the way, but here's my lowest catch that I kept. It was a 61, and then here is my highest catch, a 132. I'm going to submit the 132 to the staff member to log my points. That gives us 132 points out of 800. I'm actually going to write that down on a notepad document so I don't forget towards the catch event finale for this catch event tournament. Alrighty, fellas, we have catch event results from the, what was it? The elemental monkey catch event. This is week 1 out of 8, okay? Of the catch event 8-week tournament, with seemed like rare shinies up for grabs in that final week. In 4th place with 12 points, we got Lud. Congratulations, man. Submitting for low points is really risky in these events. 12 is crazy low there. So submitting low is really risky because you're getting yourself less qualifier points. So it's kind of an interesting decision. It'll be easier to win 4th place on average. I can't believe this was a 12-pointer though. That's insane. Next up, 3rd place, 166 third, Canna Brava. Congratulations. 167, very close. 167 second, D Reckless. And then 1st place, the winner, HTMS with 168. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, gamer. That is week 1 of the 8-week event. It's important for everybody to submit no matter what. Thank your staff members. Thank you, staff. Thank you, staff members. They had to work really hard today to fucking get everything logged, because they have to log everybody's score and keep it permanently logged for 8 weeks. So it's a lot more work and effort to do that. So it's really cool to see people showing up. There's a lot of people that came and submitted and participated in this event as well, which is insane. So, all right. Good luck. Yeah, I wish that's true. It really does suck the 12-pointer guy only gets 62 points towards the event. I think that 4th place should at least give, yeah, I agree, Hypers. I think 4th place should give like 100, maybe even 150 qualifier points. I think it should give maybe more qualifier points than 1st place, because it's such a risk. Like, if you win 4th place in like 2 events, you might not be able to get into the finals. That's insane. I hope we see that potentially changed. I agree. But another good catch event out of the way. Good critique there, though, for sure. Alrighty, fellas. Turn 10 Dream Ball. Got ourselves an Alpha Dewgong encounter on the Iron Man account as a female breeder. But I'm cool with that in the Water A, I believe. Water A and Field A group. I'm down for female breeders. Dude, what has been happening? And it's 20 plus. I complained about not getting enough 3x31 alphas recently, and I've gotten like 3 in a row, it seems like. Not exactly, but like I've gotten 3 3x31s. This is essentially 2 alphas in 1 catch, because it dodges a whole breed in the chain. That is insane. That is so, I'm so glad I showed up for this alpha. That is so lucky. A 3x31 Water A egg group breeder that can breed with Dratini, get a good Dragonite, can do so many things. Quagsire. That was awesome. That was a really good catch. Banger alpha catch. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna go do a little sweet scent testing now on the main account, and I'll do a whole video on this, but a little birdie told me, a trusted little birdie, that sweet scent Ocarina might actually be a little faster than using sweet scent on a normal Pokemon. I don't know if that's true, or just like it feels like it, or we're gonna do little Mythbusters and see what it looks like, because that'll be a big deal for Shiny War, and like deciding, should I use my very limited 300 RP to get Sweet Scent Ocarina on the Iron Man account? Like, that would be a really interesting decision if it actually impacts, but I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, it is late that evening after the week 1 catch event for the catch event tournament. It's currently 7:11, and there is an Alpha Azumarill spawn right here up for grabs. Really good Water A and Fairy age group Pokemon. Would love to see a male, as I always kind of say. Yes, dude, that's sick. I need more male Water A age group breeders. That's beautiful. More Alpha breeders. I probably have a fair bit of new Alpha breeds that I actually can go ahead and set up now, since I've been so consistent on these. I will see you guys with the catch. Woo, and there is one of the cleanest alpha catches you can get. A timer ball on turn 12. Careful. Throw another 3 times. Dude, I complain and you shall receive is what PokeMMO teaches me, which is not a good thing to teach someone. But that is ridiculous. I complained about not seeing that many 3x31 alphas and how I hadn't seen them in a while and they shouldn't be like that crazy rare. And then I get like 3 in a row, basically. Like, not exactly, but like, what? That's absurd. Another 3x31. I feel like I've seen so many of these recently now. God, that's amazing. Hell yeah, it's in this Patak, hilariously, but dude, it's 3x31. That's 2 alpha catches in 1. That's beautiful. It feels pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I do still find myself getting excited over alpha catches on the Ironman account. Like, on a main account, I'd maybe be like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know, like, oh, it's extra PokeYen. Like, that is cool. But on the Ironman account, like, I fucking throw my fist in the air. Like, it's a big deal, man. Having those breeders, being able to use every resource yourself. Like, there are certain things that I think do tire on the Ironman account, like Amulet coin farming. I've been very open and, you know, actively talked about that. That don't hold the, you know, the prestige, the coolness factor that everything activity does, you know? I think some things do get old on the Ironman account, similar to the way some things get old on a main account, right? But some things, man, they have a much longer lifespan, a much longer shelf life. And alpha catching is surely one of them, dude. But I'm going to go do the final few gyms in my gym rerun from earlier today, as well as go do my trainer rerun and watch a movie. So I'll either see you guys after that with my increasingly large POKEYEN stack, which I'm very, very happy about, or I'll see you tomorrow for the Shiny Seviper catch event. The latter is most likely. All right, it is early in the morning for the Seviper catch event. I'm a little busy today, so I actually have to go ahead and pick all my berries now, and I will replant later. It just takes too much time. I'll have to take care of that during my stream later today, most likely, or maybe slightly before it off stream. Either way, I'm just doing sustainability batches, so our Leppa count is not going up. But as you can see, I have been abusing the new, like, very seed strategy. Once again, massive shout out to Iron Michael Tyson, who, like, shouted this out to me. You never need very sweets or very bitter seeds for anything aside from just replanting. So I've been able to use those. I had more stacks than I realized of those, and I've been using those to replant sustainability, and that's been allowing me to do a few more Leppa batches, which have been super, super nice. So currently we are sitting at about, once again, that like 17K 500 Leppa mark. I'm really hoping to hit 20K soon. It is currently July 12th as I'm recording, which is actually me and my wife's 2nd year wedding anniversary, or our 6-year relationship anniversary. So happy anniversary to us. We don't have a whole lot of time to celebrate, unfortunately, today, which is not ideal. It's not that PokeMMO's getting in the way. Life's been getting in the way. I'm not going to ramble about that here. You know, that's just everybody's got their own problems going on. I'm sure you guys can infer and understand, you know, we've had some health issues, some family issues. Life is life. That's okay. We'll celebrate in the future, and we have plenty of years to celebrate our love. So honestly, I'm not pressed about it. All right, just finished the harvest. I do have to go buy more harvester tools, which is going to eat into our cash stack, but I'm very proud of myself. I've been so up to date, so on top of the money making on this account that I'm not even stressed about dropping 700K or whatever it is, like 2 max cash stacks or 2 max harvesting tool stacks on this. Like, boom, we're not even going to go under 5 mil. Dude, that's how much I've been grinding, gym rerun, trainer run every single day. Double amulet coin popping every single day, heading into Shiny War. That honey like need has been motivating me. It's a whole extra layer to think about and to factor in. Let's go use these harvesting tools on these mango and guava berries. 535. Wow, 535 mango, and then aloe vera. We got 341. There we go. Boom, huge. That's going to give us a ton more seeds. I think that's everything we had. 535 plain bitter, 706 plain sweet. Dude, that was awesome. Wow. Okay. And then we'll plant plain spices for sure today. I don't think I have time for that right now. I got to go hop in the shower. But if I have extra time, you'll see the harvest tomorrow, and I'll probably get them planted at some point. Doesn't need to be on camera. All right, I've got about 2 hours until the catch event. I've got a fair bit of time and energy. Let's go ahead and clean up some things in our PC on the Ironman account and go through a few breeds. I've been sitting on these right here. First things first, we've got this beautiful dragon and field egg group breed. It is double attack, 31 attack and 31 attack, and then 4x31 overall, which is really, really, really sick. I should actually double check really quick to see if there's any other Pokemon in my boxes that could potentially breed with it, but actually, I'm guessing if I didn't mark it down, I probably did a good job on that because there's probably just not that many 2x31 breeders like that. in the attacks. Now, Dragonite group is an egg group where I feel like you do often, like on Dragonite or Garchomp, you might actually want that 2x31. You know, Fire Blast slot in for Garchomp, or some sort of Draco Meteor or something like that slot in for Dragonite. So we're gonna rock with that. And then this is why I go through my breed slowly here, because you can see there was a mistake made here. I think I can fix this, thankfully. I think this Rattata is just missing a speed brace. No. Can this breed not pair? What did I do wrong here? 31 attack, 31 speed, HP and attack. No, this can definitely pair. I just did something. I made some sort of mistake here. This does not need an attack brace. This needs an HP brace. Do I have an extra HP brace? There we go. We fixed it. Okay. So once again, sometimes I often set up these breeds at like 2 a.m. So I was on the right path with that one. I just made a little mistake on the brace placements. That's okay. But once again, that is why I double check these and go very slowly. Next up, we have a 3x31 breed on a Magnemite. That's a generalist breeder, so we have to use a Ditto for that. That's actually using a 2x31 Ditto to actually do that, but I think it's honestly worth it. I have plenty of those. Once again, the main thing I'm worried about right now is just PC space. Like I will crank through whatever mediocre breeds I honestly need to. I just need PC space. Now, this needs to be paid to be female, which is going to take me under 5 mil PokeYen, which is going to hurt my heart a little bit, but you know what? I might even have a way to fix that. I actually EV trained this Marshtomp at some point, but I messed up and I EV trained it in speed on accident, and it's already sassy nature. So this thing, you know what? I'm just going to turn it into a Swampert breeder and just start breeding up the stats to a lot higher than they were before, because, you know, 20 plus defense and SPDEF, it was fine for when I did it. It was fine at that point on the accounts, but the account's grown a lot. I don't need to settle for 20 plus. I can just go 5x31 now on pretty much every breed that I need. Same with that Omnite. We're going to pay the extra PokeYen to make it female. It is worth it, even though it's expensive. That gives us a few more eggs over in our boxes, and these don't have any other extra pairs, so they can be moved over there. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up, we have now this Hoppip. Going to pair with one of those. I'm just going to leave that, I guess, for the time being, and this can just be here, I guess. That should be fine. And I've been saying for a while that I'm going to do something pretty major as we get closer and closer to Shiny War, and I think it's finally time. We're going to do it here in the 4-Island PC in Kanto, and if we're heading to the Pokemart, you might already know what I'm about to do. It is currently July 12th as I'm recording, and that means we're about 18 days, I think, 18 days or so away from Shiny War. That is approaching that 2-week mark. I think it is time to go ahead and sell a bunch of our giant stacks of items, and it kind of breaks my heart to do so. Like, this is going to hurt. I'm probably going to sell like 254 of these Everstones. And it's maybe even more. It sucks because this giant stack of Everstones is so cool. It is so cool, but I will never use this many Everstones. I never will. Honestly, I probably could sell 404 of them. I value the PokeYen more, I think. And that's, oh man, it breaks my, I don't know how much I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna have to come back to those. I don't know how many of those I'm gonna sell, but I'm probably gonna sell at least half, at least 254, I think, which breaks my heart. But I think it's for the embetterment of the account and for the embetterment of my team during Shiny War. Now, one thing I don't mind selling is Quick Claws. I have so many Quick Claws. They're 1,000 PokeYen a piece. I mean, I'll keep 3, I guess, in case I need some untradeable ones for whatever reason. But watch this, boom. 260 Quick Claws, all of those gotten passively while Amulet Coin farming. That is an extra 260,000 PokeYen. I've been building up that Quick Claw stack for a year, basically. Oh man, that kind of sent a chill down my spine to say. Yeah, this is like, you know, a year's worth of stacking up items. Whew, okay. Next up, Hardstones. I don't need this many Hardstones. Now, I do want to actually keep more of the Hardstones than some of the other items because these can be used to create gems, like rock gems, and I might need those. So I'm going to go ahead and sell 150 of these for 225,000 PokeYen. Boom, now I have about 40 or so Hardstones still left. Spell tags. Do I need these? Move tutors, ghost type items. I mean, I wasn't planning on selling these. I'll sell like 22. Do I need to? Is an extra 33k? I'll just hold on to them, honestly. I'd rather not get rid of stuff if I can afford to hold on to it. Now, we do have some pearls. We have the easy stuff coming up. We've got pearls, upgrades. I'm never going to use this many upgrades. I can sell 25 of these, right? Probably no problem. I don't see why I can't. Sure. Is there a reason to... let's sell 20. Let's sell 20 just in case for some reason, but those are just to evolve Porygons. I don't need those. Oval stones, I'll keep for now. The big one is coming up here soon. I'm waiting for... Like we have nuggets, you know, we've got nuggets, we've got pearls. Yeah, these are easy. There we go. Big pearls, boom, pearls, 30k in pearls, nuggets, 35k in nuggets, comet shard, 12.5k, 50k in star piece. Thank you. Stardust, we got 12k. Look at our cash tag, dude. We went from 4.96 million up to 5.6. We've gained about 700,000 POKEYEN just from selling stuff we have in our bag. Dude, this Everstone stack is the hardest one though. I don't know why. I literally like can't bring myself to sell this. Maybe I just hold on to this for now and I can use it like during Shiny War as emergency funds. If I need, I think I like the idea of that. The Everstone stack stays the emergency fund. Like the hard stones, the quick claws, I don't need. The Everstones are so cool, man. They represent so much grinding. It's so much of a journey on the Ironman account. I do want to keep that if possible, but it's still gonna be on the chopping block during war. But that is that's like a Jimmy run and a trainer run and a little bit more. That's a really nice bump in our cash stack. Alrighty, fellas, we have a Seviper catch. Let me get that off screen. Seviper catch event starting right now. Here's our first catch. I did synchronize this one. We have about 19 days or so, 18 days left to hopefully win a catch event before Shiny War and PokeMMO. I've tried my best. I've done so many catch events. It's ridiculous. It's timid. It's 89. That's not worth keeping. Let's just get back to work, fellas, and see if we can get a chance in this event, man. That's what it's all about, is creating opportunities, creating chances where we have that control. This is worth to either quick ball or false swipe Pokeball. I'm gonna false swipe Pokeball this pretty quickly. Okay, that is ridiculous. This is probably 4th place locked up. A 6 IV Swablu. Are you joking? Congrats to Onyx Fortuitous. Very cool name. Wow. 6 IV total. 6 IV overall. That is 4th place most likely locked up. Probably. You never know. You never know, man. Somewhat like it's a -3 for Zanyus, -5 for Braves. You have -8 potential. Someone could get like a 14 overall Pokemon and have it be -8, and then is that enough? My math is terrible. Yeah, that would tie it, right? So that would be like a 13. You could get a 13 overall Pokemon and then -8 and win. It's possible. Unlikely, but this is insane. Congrats to you on the catch. What a cool catch, dude. Wait a minute. I don't think it's enough. No, I don't think it's enough. I can't get too excited. But it's a good catch. I can't get... It looks so good. It's been so long since I've had a true, like... There's no bonuses. This is just a 155. There's 0% chance that gets 3rd, but you know what? You got to appreciate... I almost got excited, but I calmed myself down. You got to appreciate good catches, because that is very rare. That is uncommon in a catch event. I haven't seen a 150 plus in a while, man. Just gotta be happy to see it. Dude, another good catch. It's 20 plus in every stat. It's not good enough. That's crazy that it's possible to get a 130 in every catch, or a 20 plus in every catch, and it's still 136. That's like, you need such a high score to place in an event. Damn. Like, that's brutal. Alrighty, fellas, the catch event has come to a close. I'm going to take the time to submit my 155. It's still a nice catch. I think the odds of it getting 3rd place are basically sub 1%, but it cost me nothing to go ahead and submit it. We have a bunch of 31s now, so let's go ahead and sort. We got a fair bit of breeders this event, actually. Let's see. About 9 different 1x31 breeders. No 2x, but that's okay. We had a 3x last event, so that makes sense. Lots of good breeders. Lots of male dragon and flying age group breeders, so hopefully we have some good pairs with those. Beautiful progress as always on the Ironman account. I will see you guys with the catch event results here in about 10 minutes or so. We got a good alpha spawn over on the Ironman account, fellas. Alpha Honchkrow, prankster access, good hidden ability, easy to get to location over at Abundant Shrine, flying egg group, fantastic alpha. Right, we're still waiting for the catch event results. Male as well, dude. Now it's got to be 3x31 and it's the perfect alpha. But getting like 4 3x31s in a row would be ridiculous. So I don't think that'll happen. But I'll be happy with any stat placement here, honestly. Maybe some defense IVs. And apparently I'm the best Iron Man in the world because I caught that on turn 7, I think. Turn 8. With a turn 9 with a dream ball. So dude, I've been dream balling tons of alphas recently. Another special attack. I've gotten so many Spatak IV alphas. I would love more variety, but hey man, that's okay. An alpha's an alpha. Happy with that catch. I have a lot more alpha breeds that I can actually set up. They're just in my PC and I haven't really taken the time to go through them all, but we have a lot more options available now, boys. And the Iron Man on stream clips continue. I did not expect to be making these breeds on stream. but I think I genuinely have to because I'm not going to be able to record later this evening. I'll actually be out somewhere, but I will have my laptop, and I'm going to want to set up some alpha breeds, and I can't do that right now with my current PC box space. So let's go ahead and get started. We have some really crazy breeds here. So for example, make this female. This is a Spoink, Alpha Spoink slash Grumpig breed. This is from the, I believe, Halloween event or Lunar New Year, maybe Lunar New Year, I believe. 3x31, double attacks, not ideal, but it's still something. You got to go through the breed and it's worth it. We're breeding up an event only alpha, and it has that special particle effect as well. So we are breeding up multiple. I'm gonna put in a luxury ball actually, so I can remember that it's an event only alpha. Yep, we are doing tons of event only alpha breeds. So there we go. There's that Spoink. Like that took you only get one of those a year for reference. You only get one of those every year. I'm going to make sure to put that over in my alpha egg box. Here we go, right here. I'm going to move this box up front so we can go over these a little bit. Next up, similar situation. You only get one alpha slacking every year from the raid. You get one a year. And I've been lucky enough to turn mine into a 5x31. I am randomly rolling nature here. If this rolls Adamant or Jolly, it would be very cool. If not, it's okay. It's an alpha slacking, not the most powerful or usable Pokemon, but I love slacking. So there's a random nature roll coming up here, luxury ball, to indicate that it is event specific. Female, so I can rebreed it in the future. If I mess up one of these genders, it might make the Pokemon genuinely unusable forever. If I mess up a nature here, it is like if I breed that Slackoth as male, I'd have to get another alpha slacking and make it female next year to pair the breed. Like that's how to fix that, which would take a year, you know? Next up, we have a 4x31 alpha Yanma build. Not event only, but still a very, very good breed. I've been sitting on and waiting on these alpha breeds for so long, man. Months and months into catching all these alphas. You only get like 2 to 3 alphas a day, and that's if you're online and if you go take the 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes longer, to go catch them. And then obviously all the PokeYen to farm the timer balls, the 20k. Every breed is 20,000 PokeYen for the braces. It's a lot, man. Another event only breed, the Alpha Onyx slash Steelix, has a particle effect, has hidden ability access. We're going 31 HP, 31 defense, 31 speed def, luxury ball. Very important breed here. So many event only breeds. So many event only breeds. Next up, an Alpha Gyarados, an Alpha Magikarp, one of the coolest alphas in PokeMMO. You only get one a year during the Lunar New Year event for Iron Man accounts. Let's put in a luxury ball. A lot of luxury ball breeds. If I got a Shalfa, of an event, that might be one of the single rarest things an Iron Man could achieve, is a Shalfa of an event only Pokemon like Slacking, Gyarados, Steelix, you know, things like that. Zorua. Could you imagine a Shalfa Zorua? It makes me, I just can't, I can't think about it. Next up, we're gonna make this male Bellsprout, 3x31 mixed attacks. I think I might have a pair for this. Let me go just quickly see though. I don't think it had anything, so I'm not gonna worry about it, I guess. Nothing says pair with Bellsprout, so okay. Pair with Bellsprout, but that should be this one. Okay, we should be fine. Next up, Ekans and Eevee. This is gonna make me a 5x31 Alpha Eevee. Now, this is not an event only, but it's obviously a premier Pokemon. I think everything is randomly rolling nature. There's like almost no Everstones on these breeds, so I've got to factor that in. Every single Pokemon that ends up with a good nature in these breeds is randomly rolled, which is insane. We gotta think about that. So don't forget that. Don't forget that, guys. Next up, this is a Gamba. It says make male Gamba, pair with Vanillix. So we are Gambaing. I don't know why am I doing this breed? Should I not do this? What did 2 a.m. Petrowski cook here? What did 2 a.m. Petrowski cook? I'm gonna not do that breed for now, because what did I make? I make most of these breeds at 2 a.m. Trust the process. I'm gonna save that for a little bit, because that's what did 2 a.m. Petrowski cook? I don't know. We're gonna choose to delay the process. Not trust it, but at least delay it. Okay. We're going to do one more bid breed here, okay? We got ourselves another event-only alpha. Alpha Baniri / Lopunny, 3x31. An event breed, gets a luxury ball, has the special particle effect, the sprint of spirit. Boom, 3x31. You don't need this attack, but it's something. It's a breed. I would love to go for 6x31 on all of these event-only ones. That would be a really cool flex, honestly, in my opinion. So there is that. Done with. That's our final breed, and apparently we have catch event results coming in, fellas. Let's go ahead and go see live how catch event results are coming. Drum rolls, Do we see fourth place announced? Today in fourth place, it was that six. I mean, how could you beat it, man? Onyx, congratulations on that 6-pointer catch. That was ridiculous, dude. Congratulations, okay? Third place with 163. I got a 155. I knew it was like a sub 1% chance of making third place, but you got to try, you know, give yourself that chance. 163, congratulations. They linked the time. Aries Nikki, congratulations. This might imply that second place also was a 163. That's incredibly low scoring if that's the case. Second place with 164. They baited us. Second place with 164. Damper. Cool. Hey, cool, simple name. Congratulations, Damper. And then first place. Look at that jump. Venu Haze with a score of 174. Wow. Third was 163, second was 164, and first was 174. That's true. Iguana, you're right. Third place must have had ties like below it, and that was the earliest caught 163. Good call. Good call. Dude, catch event score. I'm excited. Catch event scores are kind of getting lower recently, which gives me hope as an Iron Man. Like, I think a lot of main accounts are not doing catch events because they're busy preparing for Shiny War, which gives Iron Men who do catch events to prepare for Shiny War more of a chance. So we're gonna hope for it, fellas. But thank you to everyone again for doing another catch event. It's always a great way to be involved in the community, hang out, have some fun, catch some cool Pokemon, shiny hunt, legendary hunt sometimes in the right region, and also have a chance for an overarching prize like a shiny, like a 6x31, or if you're an Iron Man, like that illustrious 1000 reward points or other reward points. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next clip on the Iron Man video. I'm ending the stream now, so it's weird. It's a weird clip, but I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, fellas, a new morning on the Iron Man begins. It is currently 7/13/2026 as I'm recording. I do have some rough news. I made a mistake. I forgot to water my berries last night. These are not going to give a good yield. I can actually show you 17 berries right here. It's probably going to give... That was actually pretty good. That was 5. But I think, yep, 2 right there. It could be a lot worse. Like, that's honestly not bad. I don't think I watered these at all. I think I totally forgot. There's one dead one down here. You can barely see it on camera. Look at this. So I totally forgot. I think the mangoes and the aguavs might straight up be dead because they're 20-hour berries. That is a downside of doing those versus the Roston Pechas. So yeah, it sucks. I mean, it's gonna you have to just account for it. Human error is gonna happen. It sucks to see this mistake and make this mistake so close to Shiny War, but human error is gonna happen. You have to factor it in and account for it. Berry farming is so tough to be consistent. I've been so consistent, you know, watering every morning, watering every evening, and I messed up somewhere along the way, and I think I just forgot to reset an alarm for the evening water. I think that's what happened. So I just didn't reset my alarm, made that mistake. Now we're here. We can fix it. Don't worry. I do want to go ahead and start replanting those. So what do we want to replant is the next question. Can I afford to plant? I think I can. I'm going to do that. I mean, if I can afford to do it, I'm going to go ahead and replant with Leppas, which is very funny. I got to make sure to set my timers today. But if I can replant with Leppas, it allows me to restock up my certain seeds, the spicy seeds and things like that. I know I messed up on these berries, but I'll hopefully see you guys in a quick sec with the haul, and I'll probably see you over with the dead mangoes and aguavs most likely as well. All right, we finished picking and replanting our berries. Let's see our haul. I mean, that's honestly not bad at all for literally having missed the water. I can't believe it worked out. I got really lucky, man. That's insane that I can end up with 530 cherries. I'm like pretty sure I missed the water, but that feels like a non-water miss haul. Did I water these and just forget? I don't think so. I got 2 from one of the harvests. What are the odds I did water these and I'm just being hard on myself for no reason? Because this is like the berries that it's giving like I watered. I only got 2 aguavs, nothing else really. No mangoes. Okay. Interesting. But now we end up with 356 very spicy, 382 plain spicy. This pairs with this, with this. We'll definitely do more sustainability in the future, but that's a good... We'll have a Leppa batch to harvest tomorrow, which is really cool. Next up, that's our berry farming done. We have stream recap intro to do, fellas. All right, we got ourselves an alpha Tentacruel encounter over on the Iron Man account. Every alpha is really good right now. Our alphas have been getting stocked up. I have to do more breeds. I have to set up more breeds and then actually like commit more breeds because I have them all prepared. I need box space. We'll probably be doing a little bit of that today potentially. All right, we got our alpha Tentacruel catch. Not too bad. Turn like 19 or so. Not bad. 2 times 31 in defense and speed. I was looking for something like this. A little more interesting, a little more different stat placement. Not Spatak on a male breeder. I will happily take that. I've honestly needed something like that. So hell yeah, good catch. We're gonna go start our Jimmy run here in a bit. We still have some stream stuff to go ahead and get into though. And all right, with this secondary like trainer rerun plus like back half of the gym rerun, we are now over 6 million POKEYEN. Thank you, Creeper. Yes. 6 million POKEYEN. Kaboom. For the first time on the Iron Man account, dude. I might be the richest Iron Man in PokeMMO in terms of POKEYEN, which is pretty crazy. I've been grinding my ass off. I like to think that that's, you know, I'm close, hopefully. That's pretty sick, man. All right, fellas, we have a few more breeds to go ahead and commence on the Iron Man account. I set some up from the Swablu's from the other day's catch events. Let's go ahead and get to them. So first things first, we got this Swablu. A lot of these are just simple breeds, honestly. 2 times 31, but they do need to be made into certain genders, so we'll toss some POKEYEN. We're going back under that 6 mil milestone. We just made it there. But I did get like pairs for all of these, which is super nice. So we're going to go ahead and... get that 2 times 31 breed going, and this Swablu is going to pair with this Magikarp. And then next up, we've got another Swablu to make female. 5,000 POKEYEN, 2 times 31 in HP and attack. And that's going to pair with this other male Magikarp. I'm actually going to move these a little bit apart because I don't want to have the Swablu and Magikarp breeds like this next to each other. That's easy to mess up. We have another Swablu and Carp. Are you serious? Next up is... I guess we just get a lot of those. Seviper to make male. 2 times 31 HP and Spadef. These are all simple catch event 2 times 31 breeds. Seviper is going to pair with Mankey. Then we have one more Swablu breed. Make female. I'm just going to listen to what I wrote. And that's going to pair with the Carp. And we're going to put this breed, we're going to put it up here so I can like have it separated from the other Carps and Swablus. That should be enough separated. But our breeds are coming together. This box is looking really good. And then this box is full of eggs, which is sick. This box is really coming together and has all the extra like secondary breeds to immediately follow it up. We've got a bunch of shittos here. As we approach the 2-week mark, we're really going to start having a giant exodus or like really like nuking a bunch of Pokemon off the planet. Any like extra, I think my goal is, have I talked about this on camera yet? I don't think I have actually. I think the plan is that we're gonna have a great Iron Man purge. This is my first time discussing this, and fuck it, we do it live. Okay, I'm getting the screenshot. 1 sec. We're gonna have a great Iron Man purge, and it's gonna happen with about 14 days left until Shiny War, about 2 weeks. And I'm going to be releasing any Pokemon that don't have a 31. And I think any Pokemon that is just a 1 times 31 is going to get released. Which I think is going to be tough. That's going to hurt to release a bunch of 1 times 31s. But the purge has to happen. It's going to clear up so much PC space. And there might be some exceptions like this Gibble will keep because I've been wanting to. This is like it's hidden ability access. Like there will be exceptions, don't get me wrong, but like this Foongus, I might even start just separating stuff now. Like this will get released. Male plants egg group 1 times 31 attack. I have too many of these. I know it's a regenerator Amoonguss, but I have so many from the event. I might honestly start separating stuff for the purge today. All right, and while we're in the process of doing some breeds, I'm going to do a few of these alpha breeds as well, as they've been sitting here, and I think it's time. I think I need the space, fellas. I still have to reset up this Vanillix breed. I think I have more middle egg group Pokemon now where this can actually be fixed, so I'm not going to be doing that today. But I am going to be doing this simple Persian and Arcanine breed for a 3 times 31 field egg group breeder. Let's go ahead and just go through random gender. That's pretty rare you have a random gender on an alpha breed, but there we are doing that. That'll be an alpha Meowth up for grabs. And now we have a alpha Zorua. This is a big breed. You only get one a year. It's an event-specific Pokemon. It would be an insane Shalfa to get. I'm going to put it in a Luxury Ball to give it some extra luck, some extra love. Cost 21k to make it female. Making it female, yes, I'm glad. Okay, good. That's a huge breed. That's one of the biggest breeds in the Alpha box, honestly. That's a massive one. Next up, Electrode breed. These are nice and simple, honestly. No gender. You only can breed with other Voltorbs and Electrodes and Dittos. Very good. Shalfa chance. Next up, Spiritomb breed. This is a pretty big one. If I recall, Spiritomb is also event only, whereas Baynet is not. Baynet was gotten via a raid, but it's not raid only, and I'm using it to help breed up my Spiritomb. That's the purpose here. And make my Spiritomb 3x31, which I'm very happy. It could roll 30s as well, so there's some good potential here. Once again, any event only ones will get put in a Luxury Ball. Oh, so wish me luck, fellas. Nature roll would be cool there. I mostly want the IV rolls, honestly. I'm down to do another breed there. And nothing's been paired yet. I think finally we have a pair. So for here we have make this female. 3x31. Bug aid group. HP, Spatak, and speed. We're going to make that female. And that is going to pair with whatever was next to it. Another Butterfree. Pair with Caterpie. Okay. So I'm going to move this over here to denote that. Beautiful. And I'm going to keep going. A lot of these now. Next up, simple 3x31 field A group breed. It's an, I mean, no, how simple is any alpha breed? It costs 20,000 POKEYEN, and it's like a full day. Like any alpha breed is like a full days of catching alphas, and a 4x31 alpha breed like this. Oof. I mean, this is sick. Do I want to make this female? That's actually really close. I don't know. It's really debatable. I might want to check my other Pokemon actually. I need to go through some of these potentially and see if, due to new alphas I've caught, if some of these should actually be genders now. This says make male, so I'm going to go ahead and just listen to this. Make it male. 3x31 in Spatak, Spadef, and speed as a dragon. Egg group, dragon, and field egg group breeder. And these might want to pair, actually. We're going to make this one female. I'm assuming, yeah, I think I set these up so that they could pair. We're going to breed them both. Both Sevipers pairing with each other. And I'm going to go ahead and drag the eggs on top of each other so I remember in the future. I'm going to recheck for this one. And then all of these are set up and can be properly paired. So let's go ahead and go for it. We have a 3x31 Paris breed, HP, Spatak, and Spadef. That's going to pair with a massive breed. A really important breed. Going with my Alpha Tangela. Alpha Tangela, an event only. Very cool Pokemon. Regenerator Tangrowth. Very powerful. Very unique. Very cool effect. Next up, make male for this Alpha Spheal, which is going to pair with the Pokemon to the left of it, which is a Poliwag breed. I actually still need a good Politoed. So if this is going in Spatak and stuff, I actually still really need a good Politoed. So hopefully it's a good Politoed breed coming up. I don't have a good competitive Politoed yet, which is crazy. We're going to make this male as Bellsprout, 3x31 in HP, Spatak, and Spadef. We are utilizing one of our like rare event only Alpha Amoonguses, but I got multiple of those, so I should be good to my knowledge. Yes, I kind of had a heart attack. I was like, wait a minute, wait, was that, surely that wasn't my only Alpha Amoongus, right, chat? I didn't just make that mistake. I really hope not. No, okay, I have a Fungus. Okay, I that would have sucked. That gave me a little bit of a, okay, heart attack. We're fine. I have an Alpha Fungus. I thought I had, I want an Alpha though. Okay, I have two. Oh, I had three total. Okay, whew. I had a mini heart attack. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to accidentally breed any event only Pokemon like that. I really want to keep them, and we can always get them next year, I guess. But that's a year. That's a year out from now, right? But that Bellsprout is gonna pair with this Paris. Beautiful, perfect, just like that. Next up, Arcanine Sandslash. We're going to make it male. And that's going to pair with the breed to the left of it, which was Mamoswine breed. This is a good alpha I've had for a long time. I'm pretty sure I've had this 3x31 Mamoswine for like ever, dude. We're going to move all these eggs actually under so we can, there we go, beautiful. Next up, Golbat Fearow into a Swablu. We're going to make this male so it can breed with the Swablu to the left of it. Swablu being dragon and flying egg group, really good breeder, really good Pokemon to have. And there we go, dude. That's not the entire, but almost the entire alpha box here. I have had this box sitting, waiting to breed for months. For months. For months. And now we just went ahead and cranked through it. And it's getting serious, man. It's getting real. We are really preparing for Shiny War.
Good morning, good morning. It's a new day, 7/14. What is that? July 14th? July 14th, 2026 as I'm recording. Already getting started on my berry farming. Now, I won't be able to make a ton of progress on the Ironman account today. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get a gym run in, but I have one giant video project to focus on and work on today. So that's going to be my main priority, but still going to be doing my berries, of course, as always on the Ironman. And I'll show you guys the new Leppa stack after this harvest. All right, the new fresh Leppa count is, drum roll please, 18,500. Yeah, I think you guys know at this point we get about 900 Leppas per batch, so it's not a crazy reveal, but that does mean that in 2 more batches of Leppa berries, we will be at over 20,000 on the account. And that might be one of the single greatest milestones and achievements on my Ironman account to date. 20,000 Leppas. All right, I forgot to record a clip of me harvesting my berries, but that's totally okay. We picked and replanted our sustainability batch today, and I did just plant another sustainability batch. I actually need to be careful, and like, I can't overplant sustainability batches. I need to actually start like planting Leppas, like pretty aggressively, because I don't want to be berry farming during Shiny War, right? If possible. I might do it a little bit, we'll have to see, but these are all berries that I planted today, sustainability stuff, or that I picked today, excuse me. That should be it. And that's going to leave us with a new seed count. I did replant a bunch of stuff, but I need to replant cherries, to be fair, tomorrow. I could always do like not a full batch of Leppas. I usually do a full batch of Leppas, but I could do like half Leppas, half like cherries. It's honestly not a bad idea. We're at 477 very spicy, 550 plain sweet, so about 500 of each right now, and I have a bunch of bitters and a few sweets coming up in the next harvest. I will have to replant these tomorrow for sure. Okay, this is shaping up to actually be a pretty unique catch event. There's a lot of things to be aware of, like Arena Trap on Trapinch. Cacnea we thought died to sand, but actually it doesn't because it has Sand Veil, even though it's not a ground type. I'm going to be quick balling this event. I am at the point where, like, you know what, dude? There's only so many catch events left. I'm going to spend 120k here on quick balls. There's only so many catch events left. My POKEYEN stack is looking pretty healthy. I do want at least, I don't know if I'll go full 5 mil into honey. I want to do at least like 2 to 3 mil into honey and kind of start there. If I need to buy more, I can. But this is shaping up to be an interesting catch event, and I'm going to try to start quick balling a bit more. We only have about 1 week left, maybe a week and a half to do catch events. Like, that's how close we are to Shiny War. I'm going to be taking a 3 to 5 day mandatory break before War of no PokeMMO, and then probably 7 days off of like streaming. I'll be doing some video work and stuff, but like no streams for the final week leading up to Shiny War to reset my mental and stuff. So like, it's going to be, we're literally in like the final week of prep. Like, you have to factor that we're basically in the final week, man. It's coming up so fast. It is. Shiny War is truly coming, dude. Alrighty, fellas, that is the beginning of the Cacnea catch event. I'm going to be quick balling the entire event. We're running low on time and out of opportunities to win reward points on the Ironman account. This is one of my last chances. Wish me luck, fellas. I'm going to be quick balling, locking in, doing the best I can. A 102 is very average. That's okay. It's still an expected start. It's a good question. Are you going to try to raise your encounter counter up right before Wars like 20k? It's a good question. So logically, there's no reason to do that. That is Gambler's fallacy. Whether your encounter counter is at 3,000 or 30,000, the shiny rate is physically still 1 in 30,000. Okay, your encounter counter being risen. We take a breeder in the same clip, dude. I'm good timing on that question, Chaseth. Hell yeah, 2 times 31. Booyah. Anyways, booyah. What the fuck? Anyways, logically, there's no reason to raise your encounter counter. Okay. However, like, whatever emotionally helps, like, I like it, man. Yeah, exactly. Chillin'. Whatever emotionally, shiny hunting is a mental game. So my advice is, like, if mentally it makes you feel better to be at 30,000 encounters or above going into Shiny War, just do it. I know it's not, maybe like don't prioritize that over like Leppa farming or other activities that are more important, but like, you know,
Will I try to get to around 30,000 encounters before war starts? Probably, because it makes me feel better, you know? Like, it's just emotions and mental. Shiny War is a game of, it's a battle against yourself, a battle of, like, when you're going to give up or whatever. Like, so whatever helps with that emotional battle, like, is important, you know? There's no logical reason to need to do it, you know? That's the main thing that I have to mention it, you know? Another 2x31. Dude, that's another catch event. I haven't placed in an event in a while, but, like, 2x31 breeders, dude, can't complain. That is incredibly lucky. Alrighty, fellas, that is the catch event coming to a close. I burned through about 100 quick balls in that event, man. That is like 120,000. This is why I don't quick ball events anymore. That is 120k fucking crushed through in 1 hour, you know? Like, that's, I literally can't afford to do berry farming plus a catch event in 1 day. I don't make enough POKEYEN with a gym run. With a gym run and a trainer run, you do. But that is brutal, man. I don't know if I have anything worth submitting as well, which is also brutal. I'm gonna go check. Let's go see. And then I think I have something else. I think I have something else to do, but I forget what it is. We're just gonna check. We got a fair bit of breeders, a fair bit of 1x31s and stuff. This is our lowest catch. My lowest was this 36 plus 5, so it's 41. Not really worth submitting. We're going to sort by total IV. Highest catch is a 139, which is not very good. Is this better? This is better. This is a 141, right? So my highest catch is a 141. Lowest catch, a 41. I'm going to not submit anything. That's okay, fellas. It's still worth it. We're still pushing through, making gains, doing the best we can while working towards Shiny War, man. Making the best option, the best progress we can. I'm going to release anything that isn't 1x31. That's a lot of 1x31s, though. Wow. These are all 1x31s. That's 21 different breeders. Wow. And 2 of them are 2x. 31's attack and speed and 31 attack and speed, which is kind of funny. A really good catch event for breeders, man. That is really sick. But anyways, okay. That is that catch event done with. I'll see you guys with catch event results here in about 10 minutes or so. Alrighty, folks, we got catch event results. In 4th place, we got Miter with 20. We had 2 people in Twitch chat with 22s. But hey, man, Miter, cool name, takes the win with a 20-pointer. Congratulations, man. Congrats on the 4th place, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Next up, 3rd place. This guy was coming in Twitch chat saying he was hoping to win as well. He had a 170. Congratulations, man. 170, 3rd place, Pennsylvanian. Congratulations, dude. That's a really good score. It's a high. It's a above average, I would say, 3rd place. I'd say on average, 3rd place is around a 168, but recent events have been like really high. So there's 3rd place. 2nd place, 172 from King of the Gamer. King of the Gamer, dude. I like the name. 172, 2nd place. Congratulations. Caught at 6:46 p.m. UTC. I think 1st place tied. Yo, it's Ivka. Wait, that's a chatter. Wait, that's like a regular. Yo, I won. Why are you so casual and chill about it? Yo, I won. GG's. What do you mean, yo, I won? Dude, fucking huge congrats. Shiny Cacnea, 1,000 RP. Ivka, 172 points, 629. You won off a tie, and you're over here being nonchalant aura farming in fucking chat, dude. Congrats, man. Congrats, Ivka, dude. Hell yeah. Wow. That's sick. It coming down to time, you don't see that a whole lot. Like for 1st place, for 2nd and 3rd, you see it sometimes, but for 1st place, the time is cool to see, man. Congratulations to you, gamer. Thank you guys for participating in another catch event. As always, it's always cool to see. And honestly, we're gonna weave this into the Iron Man clip. I've got to buy more berry harvesters, so just for the sake of the clip, boom. That's 350k. Boom, boom. It's another 700k dropped on berry harvesters. I needed them, fellas. I gotta get those Leppas before the Shiny War pops up. We're gonna start really focusing on Leppas here very, very soon. But there you go. Another catch event in the books, fellas.
Good morning. It is a new day on the Ironman account, and we have about 15 days, maybe even 14 days left until Shiny War actually begins. The problem is, I'm going to be taking at least 3 to 5 days off of PokeMMO, so that means we are down to as low as 10 days left until Shiny War truly begins. At least 10 days left to prepare for Shiny War. So we are really reaching the final wire. Now, because of that, we are going to be making some massive changes to our Pokemon boxes. very, very soon. I spent some time last night catching Dittos. I'm starting to catch the final amount of Dittos that I need. I'm very low on Dust Balls actually because of that. I set up a bunch of breeds over here, some breeds that I'm actually going to be going through here in a quick second. These eggs are looking full. This box is starting to get Dittos. Now, I don't want to get too many Dittos yet because we still have a bunch of catch events. It's really once all the catch events are done, that's when I can drop the nuclear option and actually go crazy. I've started to already gather some Pokemon that I'm nicknaming Release, that I'm ready to release, but really anything that's only a 1x31 is gonna get released by the time all these catch events are done. I'm gonna wait until all these catch events are done in case I get more breeders and I can create more breeds, you know, with those, but we're going to see how that goes. Here are actually the 3 Dittos that I got with any 1x31s last night while farming Dittos. I farmed about 30 or so Dittos in total. I did get a 2x31 hilariously, which is pretty cool to see. So I did add a new 2x31 to my Ditto collection. That's pretty rare, and that might, you know, represent a cool breed on something. But everything is getting full. Everything is getting crazy. It's just, we're really pushing the line, man. We're getting closer and closer and closer. I think it's time to start doing things like these alpha breeds to set up a little bit more space. It's time to start doing like these breeds. Absolutely. Let's just go ahead and start on these breeds. I think it's a perfect place to go ahead and start with you guys. And here's a weird one. A Rotom breed where I'm going to try to randomly roll the 31 special attack. And if I can, it's still 30 Spatak, and that's okay. This should end up being Timid, 31 speed, 30 Spatak, 25 plus in every defense stat. Ideally, most likely, this will end up being a really good like Rotom-Mo or some sort of fast attack. There aren't a ton of those, but we're utilizing this God Breeder Ditto, which I caught back a month into the account. About a month, July. Wow, I caught it I didn't even notice that. I just said it was July 16th today. Wow, I caught this 1 year ago today. Wow, what are the odds? That's crazy. 1 year ago today, and I'm finally consuming it. That is how the Iron Man rolls, dude. Sometimes a Ditto you literally caught 1 year ago is the Ditto that gets consumed. That's poetic as all hell, dude. Anyways, we're gonna continue with our breeds though. We're gonna move that back over here. That can be there. That's totally fine. I don't think any of these breeds have matching breeds that are gonna like pair with anything after, so I can go ahead and crank through 2x31 Baltoy in both defenses, defense, and Spadef. I'm gonna start cranking through these breeds, but I do think you guys need to see them all. 2x31 Baltoy, special attack, and Spadef. Those could pair. Those Baltoys, I might like stack those on top of each other, but thankfully, since they're generalist Pokemon, you don't have to actually have to like plan that out as well. 2x31 Spatak and Speed Cacnea. I don't think a lot of these Cacneas pair. It is cool. Cacnea is actually in the humanoid egg group, so it can pair with like Abra, for example. 2x31 defense and speed. I'm starting to do like weird pairings like defense and speed because I end up with too many Pokemon that are like attack and speed or Spatak and speed, and then I just can't pair them with things. There's an attack. Speaking of that problem, there's an attack and speed Cacnea though. Once again, none of these really need to get paired. 2x31 HP and defense. Okay, a little bit more interesting. Still a pair that I do like kind of frequently. It's funny like the natural biases you really notice when you start trying to pair up breeds like this. 2x31 defense and Spatak. That's not one that I do very often. That might be one of my least commonly done ones. And then finally my 3x31 Petalil. I want to make this a 5x31 or eventually 6x31 Lilligant since it's a female only species. It's a cool Pokemon. It can be used in PVM and raids actually. It's not commonly used, but it can be from my experience. And it can be a pretty like cheaper-ish 6x or 5x31. But that is those breeds done with. Looking good. Already some good progress, but I think I do want to go ahead and go do our alpha breeds now. And if you might be wondering, you know, Petrowski, why are you why are you stocking up all these Dittos? What do you need the Dittos for? What are you even going to pair the Dittos with? Well, the plan is to pair all the Dittos with my fossils, so I'll be able to pop my fossils. Like there's a big problem here. That's why I actually stopped farming fossils. I stopped farming fossils because I was really concerned about PC space. Like PC space was becoming a massive issue, and it was just not working out. So I ended up stopping farming fossils like really early, right? I was doing like 3,000 fossils, and I realized like, how am I gonna have 3,000 PC space? And I'm just not is the answer. So my best bet here, I think, is to keep the fossils in my bag. That's not PC space, which is fantastic. But then fill up my boxes with as many Dittos as possible. And then I can pop a few fossils, rebreed them with the Dittos, and kind of rinse and repeat. And that's going to help me crank through my PC space at maximum value, I think is the goal there. Now, we do have some alpha breeds. Let's go ahead and go find those right over here. Let's go ahead and crank through these as well. So first things first, we've got to go to the daycare, man. First things first. We've got this 3x31 Bud Egg Group Breeder, HP, SPDEF, and Speed. No gender selected on that one. Kind of rare to see for an alpha egg breed, but sometimes that's the case if I just have no other pairings to pair it up with. Next up, now this one's a weird one. This one's actually an event Pokemon. You wouldn't expect it to be, but I wanted to get use out of this Ditto. Like, I'm using all of my alpha Dittos I possibly can heading into Shiny War. I'm really starting to just use my resources. I'm starting to just like be less frugal and just absolutely drain the resources on my account for Shiny War, man. 3x31 attack and Spatak, kind of awkward, but Stantler's actually a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it gets like frisked. Yeah, it gets frisked. You can do some like cool mixed attacking things with it that could actually be relevant. So I'm not feeling as bad about this, but it's a weird like event alpha breed. So it's a cool one. If it comes out Shalfa, that would be insane. Obviously, I'm going to put a Luxray Ball to denote that it's an event-only Pokemon. I wish I did this with all of them. I did this with some of the more recent ones, but I don't think I did that technique with all of them, and I really wish I did. I wish I put all the event ones into Luxray Balls, but that's okay. We'll have to just try to remember. Next up, I did actually switch out. I had a Gamba breed with some Sudowoodos, and I had a better breeder. I found out, you know what, I actually do have a better breeder for this. If I make this male, 3x31 Spatak, SPDEF, and Speed, that's a 3x31 special attacking mineral egg group. Why do you need mineral, special attack stats, Pachirisu? Well, I've got this beautiful event-only Vanillix, which will pair perfectly with that Sudowoodo. With that Geodude, I guess. I do need to actually, ooh, that reminds me, I'm glad I saw that. I need to rename this to Geodude. Because, yeah, that would have been a big mistake. I'm going to make sure if I exit, it actually does. I think if you rename something, you have to leave your PC and then re-enter, and it will change it. Let's see. Hopefully. Maybe you can't rename stuff here. I'm going to go rename that right now, just so I don't forget. It's just so important to have stuff like this sorted, because during Shiny War, like, I don't want to have to be putting effort into remembering how my breeds are supposed to be paired, you know? Next up, 4x31. I thought a lot about, like, should this one be gendered? And I don't think it actually should be, weirdly. 4x31 Wooper with 20 plus in Spatak. If this thing rolls like relaxed or like modest even, that could just be a competitive Quagsire, which would be really cool, because Unaware Quagsire is actually very relevant and it's a really cool Pokemon. Now, you do want Recover on, which I believe is an egg move, but here we go. We have a Make Female Raid Alpha Luxray Ball. Oh yeah, Luxray Ball. This is a big one too. Like, firstly, Togekiss is a very powerful Pokemon. Secondly, it's 4x31. It's almost done. It's almost 5 times. Like, this will be a very, very sick breed. And thirdly, it's a rare. So if it comes out Shalfa, it would be like an absolutely insane Shalfa. Next up, make male. We've got 3x31 Marill and Roserade, making a Fairy and Water A, I believe, breeder in attack, SPDEF, and speed. And I'm assuming we're making this male to pair it up with the thing to the left. What was the thing to the Cottony? There we go. So we are pairing up a Fairy egg group breed. I'm gonna go and actually, yeah, I'm gonna switch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch these out like this. We're gonna move these. Once I have them set up, I'm just gonna move them over here. Beautiful. Because here's our whole, yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are just extra alphas that I can't fit in this box. This box is still full, but we went from like 2 to 3 boxes. Excuse me, 2 to 3 boxes of alphas down to like 1.5. Like, once we're actually, yeah, like 1.5 or so, which is pretty damn phenomenal. Next up, Cubone coming out from a Lickilicky and Marowak. No gender selected here, 3x31. Next up, a plant egg group breed, which looks kind of weird. Did I do something wrong here? I might have done something wrong. One sec. Defense brace. But I do not need this attack brace here. Yup, I made a mistake. I need a attack brace on this Victory Bell. And that is why I take my time, you know, and I do go, it's like, that is the benefit of doing these breeds outside of Shiny War, because if I was doing these breeds during Shiny War, I would be like going through them so fast and I wouldn't have the time to double check stuff like that. So there is a benefit of doing these outside of Shiny War. I'm sad that I'm like missing some sort of Donator status boost or Shiny Charm boost or whatever it may be, but this is just so important. There is going to be a boost that happens during Shiny War, but it doesn't affect eggs or fossils. It's just a wild encounter boost, so that's also something to factor in. Next up, our final alpha breed for now, for today, 3x31 HP, attack, and defense. We're going to make this male, and then that's going to pair with the Fortress to the left of it. So we're going to go ahead and use Ledybud, actually, excuse me. Double Ledybud up on a Thursday. We're going to move this over here. And now we have beautiful, dude, that looks so sick. Oh, that looks so good, man. The 2 rows of alphas with their eggs lined up. So we've got 20 more alpha breeds ready to go. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's really cool. It's 40 Pokemon being consumed, 20 more alpha eggs.
I'll have 20 more alpha eggs to make during war once I hatch them all and stuff. And then these are all alpha eggs. Obviously, these can go over here. So we're going to be heading into war. Right now, we have about 60 alpha eggs. I think I'm missing, like, I'm at 59 technically. But that's fucking beautiful. 60 alpha eggs. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, that is an Iron Man awakening. All of this work, all of this effort, all of these Jimmy runs, all of these hours and hours and tens and probably hundreds of hours at this point setting up breeds on the account. And all I got was 60 alpha breeds. And the shiny rate is 1 in 30,000. Holy shit. Shiny War is going to be insane, man. It's going to be so nuts. I'm simply going to hit, guys. I believe, okay? I totally believe. And if I don't hit, you know what? We've got the work ethic. We've got the grind. We've got the hours to pull through. I don't know if I've mentioned this on camera yet, though, but I have thought about, like, in an emergency circumstance, releasing all of my synchronized Kadabras, or at least a large portion of them. I could regain these. It would absolutely suck to do that, but, like, that is an emergency pool of Pokemon that I could release if I need extra PC space during Shiny War. And it's something I might honestly, like, maybe I'll go through some of them and just release, like, some of the ones I've rarely used, or some of the ones like this one, that's Brave one, that doesn't even have synchronized. Like, I'd have to actually use an ability pill on it. Like, that feels like not worth it, you know? Like, I mean, I could just release some of these now, to be honest with you, to be 100%, like, to remember. I think that might be worth it. And then, like, we just commit, you know what, if there's a catch event and I don't have the synchronize, like, it is what it is. Type beat, that's the Iron Man restriction. Thankfully, there's not that many. I'm going to do it, I think. I'm going to do it. Synchronize, inner focus, there we go. The goal was to just ability pill all of these, and it would cost 35,000 POKEYEN a piece. But, nah. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm getting rid of them, dude. We're fucking hardcore committing for Shiny War. Alrighty, fellas, waking up on the Iron Man account, got ourselves an alpha Magmortar catch, 2x31 in defense and speed. Surely that'll contribute towards a good breed here in a little bit. Now, I also have berry farming to do today, tons of sustainability berries, and to dodge myself recording an extra clip to hopefully prevent a stream crash, I'm gonna go pick and replant those berries, and I'll show you guys do you guys need to see the sustainability counts at this point? I'll show you my seeds right now, but as we're getting closer and closer to Shiny War, I think the only thing that really matters is my Leppa count. You know, fuck the sustainability numbers, the batches, whatever. I just want to see Leppas. You guys just want to see Leppas. I get it, okay? I'm just going to be planting either Leppas today, or I might plant as many cherry berries as possible as well. I'm really low on spicy seeds. I'm going to be low on spicy seeds in comparison to bitter and sweet after today's harvest. So, and I got to make sure those stay at an even number heading into war. So I'm going to plant whatever plain spicy I can. We'll plant a bunch of cherries today, and we will be doing at least half a Leppa batch today, which I usually don't do, but I think we're going to do that today. Alrighty, fellas, here is the first catch for the Wingull and Tentacle catch event. This should be a lot of mass catches. I'm probably going to switch to fall swipe great ball strategies, honestly. I did just go buy 100 quick balls, but this is an event where I'm not sure, actually. Maybe I should quick ball it. It's honestly so arguable. We're getting closer and closer to Shiny War. Do I really need the money that bad? I might quick ball this event. I have the Everstones as a backup. I think PokeYen's no longer going to be the limiter. Fuck it. PokeYen, fuck it. We're quick balling every event until Shiny War, man. Quick balls, or money's no longer going to be the limiter. The main limiter is going to be, do I have a donator status? So you know what? We're quick balling. Wish me luck, fellas. It has to be, the problem is that it has to be caught in Dewford Town. So you have to actually surf in this like very little like area. That's going to be super annoying. I think if it's caught in Route 107, it won't count. So like if you're, yeah, be very, very careful, guys. You do this. Oh, everybody get in this area right now. Everybody should be here. If you go too far to the right or too far north and you catch it in Route 107, that will not count towards the event. So everybody watching my stream, hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Get in between this area to where you can knock back and forth between the house and the wall. Otherwise, you might catch a very good Pokemon and then it not even be submittable. And that would be a fucking nightmare. That would actually be so tragic. So please, 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 everybody watching, if you can, come over to this area right here. That's what my recommendation. Good luck to everybody in the event. I will see you guys with results and potentially, hopefully, a good catch today. Alrighty, fellas, the catch event has come to a close. We're gonna go ahead and sort by total IV, see my highest catch and my lowest catch. I unfortunately don't think I got anything really worth submitting. I mean, I'll submit something, but I don't think... do I even submit something? My lowest was like a 42, I think -3 because it's a Tentacruel. 39. Someone has a 31. I know of that. And then this is a 144, -3, 141, but then +2, so 143. Do I even submit it? Like, I truly... There's no reason not to, I guess. But, yeah, nothing this event, guys. I'll see you guys with the catch event result. I was really hoping for this event, but... Hey, man, it is what it is. Didn't catch hard enough. Got a little distracted at points, so that's okay. We're going to release... Anything that doesn't have a 1x31, though, we're going to go ahead and release. I'll put this over in the account box. We're going to sort by 31s. How many 31s did I get? I got a lot of 31s. A lot of breeders, actually. 15 Pokemon with 1x31s or more. No 2x31s today, which makes total sense. That's going to be 10 Pokemon that go ahead and get released. That's cleaning up post-catch event. I'll see you guys with results. Alrighty, fellas, I am back with catch event results. In 4th place with a total score of 18. We got Dios. Congratulations to you on the 4th place, man. I thought this would be a easy event, a lower scoring event, a chill event, and apparently I was dead wrong. I thought because less people would be doing it, there's not a shiny prize. People just don't care about a non-shiny Wingull for the most part, in my opinion. I thought because of the timing, I thought because of people preparing for Shiny War, there was a bunch of factors I thought that would encourage people to not do the event. The placement of the event, the location was annoying, but I was wrong. It's still a very high catch event. You could spam, I think I used like 100 quick balls in that event or something like that. 4th place, 18 to Dios. 3rd place, this is the reason why I say this, because 3rd place is a 172. 3rd place is a 172 from John Pierre. Congratulations, dude. 3rd place. 2nd place, 174 over to Nung Mang. Congratulations. 174 for 2nd place. And then, wait, I know that name. Wait, who is that? Gojo Satoru, not even just the anime guy, I believe. That's someone, right? Congrats, man. 1st place with a 177. Congratulations. I feel like I know that name. Congratulations, gamer. Congratulations, gamer. That is our catch event results, fellas. We have gym reruns, a gym run to do, and more Iron Man progress. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, fellas, we do have some Iron Man breeds to go ahead and go through it. These are all breeds that I set up today on stream. Breeds that I got from the recent catching event, the Wingull, the Tentacles. All of these breeds were possible because of the new catching event. And I was going through some thought process and figuring out what are the upcoming catch events. And the upcoming catch events are mostly Field Egg Group, Chaos Egg Group, and I think Water A. There's not a whole lot of like crazy variety, so I can probably start like at least organizing. I have a bunch of like 1x31 Flying Egg Group Pokemon, and if there's no Flying Egg Group catch events coming up, at least them that are scheduled right now, I'm probably going to stop doing catch events around July 23rd. There's a catch event for July 23rd right now, that far-fetched one, and that'll probably be the last one that I do unless they schedule more. And I do want to be fair, I do want to do the seasonal one or the 8-week tournament one, but even that, like, I'm just going to catch one Pokemon probably and submit it. I'll be taking my mandatory 3 to 5 day fast prior to the Shiny War, and then I'll be doing a 7-day break from stream. So really letting myself reset, and that's coming up. Like, that's coming up really, really, really soon, man. It's currently the 16th, July 16th as I'm recording, and I probably start taking I think the stream break probably starting July 23rd, and then probably the game break July 25th is my guess. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these. Let's back to the breeds though. Back to the breeds. Just scheduling some things out. We got this Wingull. We want to make male and pair with this other Wingull, I believe, to the left of it, or similar Pokemon. We're going to pay the POKEYEN, Poliwag, make that male. That's going to pair up there. We're then going to make this Tentacruel male, 2x31 attack and defense, Water C aid group, kind of a rarer aid group and a not super always useful one, but we'll see. We're going to pair that like this. We're going to switch these. I think that these can be thrown over into a different box. Yes, these can be moved over like this, so I remember those in the future. Just do this really quick. And then these, I don't need a gender for any of these. I'm just going to start cranking through these. 2 times 31 HP and attack in Dragon and Bug egg group. Trapinch is actually a really cool egg group, being Dragon and Bug. 3 times 31 Magikarp, that is Water, Bee, and Dragon egg group. 3 times 31 is a great breeder there. 2 times 31 on a Tentacruel. It's only water. Tentacruel is a weird one because it's only Water Sea. Another Tentacle breed, only Water Sea, Defense, and Spadef. Whatever pairs out of these, I'll make sure to utilize, but I don't know if I'll be... I might just, you know, not be able to pair a ton of those. Another 2 times 31 Tentacle, 31 HP, 31 Spadef there. Another 2 times 31 Tentacle, Spatak, and Defense there. Randomly rolling the gender on these ones. And then a Wingull. 2 times 31 HP and Defense. That is, I think, Water A and Flying. 2 really good egg groups. That's a very good breeder Pokemon. Then another Wingull. 2 times 31 in Attack and Defense. So that's our breeds. We're caught up there. That adds 10 or so? 5 or... How many eggs? Not that. Like, it's crazy. It's not that. Like, 8 eggs. 8 new eggs. I mean, 8 new eggs. Well, 10. 10 total. Because it was these 2 as well. So 10 new total eggs added to our boxes. And we can just... I'm going to start throwing, actually, these eggs that don't have pairs. I'm going to toss over here with these eggs. So those can be in a separate box. This box is already full of unpaired eggs. This is paired eggs. That'll give us more space for that. Then we still have our alphas, of course. So I have some alpha breeds set up right now. I don't know if I do, actually. No, my alpha breeds I'm fully caught up with. We're just sitting on these and all these eggs, of course. And then more Shidos are being stored over here. Shidos will once again just be paired with Mysterious Ball Pokemon and fossils. Most likely any like shit fossil spawns will all be put back for another rebreed session, basically, with our Dittos. Okay, I'm glad you asked. Someone said how many eggs in total, and I just counted. I have 100 normal eggs, 100 normal eggs, and 59, just barely, almost 60 alphas. So 100 normal eggs, 60 alphas, almost. That's very clean. That's very, very, very clean, honestly, for that milestone. I'm glad you asked. That was a perfect time to ask.
Good morning to berry farmers only. Let's go ahead and get those Leppas today, fellas. All right, I did end up with far less Leppas than I expected in that harvest, but I didn't plant that many Leppas, obviously. I only got like 300 or so, though, like 350 or something like that. But this is a full Leppa harvest, so don't worry. After tomorrow morning or so, we should be able to get ourselves up to well over 19k Leppas, not quite 20k. We'll be really close to 20k, which is going to be a massive, massive milestone. Now, I do have 431 cherry berries to go ahead and crush, so we're going to crush those really quick. And then check our seed count. I think our seed count is pretty high right now. Well, it's come down a lot, to be fair, actually, after today's planting. I had a lot more very spices, but now we're at... I need to do more cherries because of this. Dagnabbit, whatever. 400-ish very spicy, 640 plain sweet, and 567 plain bitter. We need a little more bitter. We need nothing more sweets. The sweets are fine. And then a lot more very spicy. The countdown continues as it is currently the 17th of July as I am recording, which means I only have about, let's say, 10 days or so. 9 to 10 days to get all the progress I want to get done. There's a few things I want to mention. I've basically totally abandoned the fossils route, even though it's one of the few ways I can actually prepare rare encounters. I'm just worried about the PC space. The PC space problem is so real. You know, I only have so much of that. So we're going to stop farming fossils, I think, for the most part. Maybe a little bit more until then, but I've been working really hard on my breeds, on getting eggs prepared, on things like that. Let's actually go ahead and go double check and see what I've got in my PC right now. Like, I've got this box. We just started working on eggs. I think you guys have seen this. I think you guys are updated, but there's just been so many changes. I have all my Shidos. There's been so many rapid changes happening in my boxes. I haven't been able to yap about everything in full detail, I think, but here's all my alphas as per normal, and then obviously my utility, my comps, you know, my count box, yada, 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 all my usual, the Pokemon that I use every single day. I haven't started nuking stuff yet, to be fair, so we do have extra box space incoming. Like, I'm honestly gonna go ahead and nuke these 4 Pokemon, for example. Like, here's a 1x31 humanoid. If Abra was Chaos A group, it'd be a little different, but 31 Spatak, humanoid A group, 31 attack, plant A group, those are just not ideal IVs. We got Baltoy with 31 HP, it's a generalist Pokemon, I have to have other Baltoys, I don't. And then Jigglypuff, Fairy A group, 31 attack. Just don't need these. Gonna go ahead and release these. Yes, they're all 1x31s. And once again, anything that isn't paired up with a breed coming up, like after the next few events, catch events, everything that's a 1x31 is gonna get absolutely obliterated from the boxes. It's a good day when you've got a Leppas Harvest, fellas. Good morning, good morning. Let's pick these berries.
Alrighty, fellas, but I actually have a Pachirisu catch event that I'll be streaming here in just a few minutes. But first things first, I wanted to update you on our Leppa account, and it is juicy. It has not changed since this morning. I forgot to record a clip, but we are just shy of 20,000 Leppas, man. Currently at what, 19,800-ish, 19,800-ish Leppa berries on the Iron Man account. I know it's not 30K, but even 20K has been a grind, and I'm proud of myself. I have been on top of my berries. I have missed very few days over the past 2 months. I really locked in, and I just focused up, and I got my berry farming done. And I know it wasn't the goal I was initially shooting for, but once again, those numbers were numbers that were just guesstimating and didn't know because no Iron Man had ever done this before. So I'm excited to hit that huge 20K mark. 2 stacks of 9999 Leppas. Beautiful and iconic in my opinion, and hopefully they'll all be consumed during war. Alrighty, fellas, the Pachirisu catch event is fresh underway. It's actually 4:01 p.m. because I didn't have a catch. I was trying to get one, and I was here early. Still could not find a Pachirisu. It's a rare encounter. Let's see our first catch, 135. I mean, it's not going to win the event, but it's above average. It's a breeder. That is well above average. Then I will happily take that. I will see you guys with any interesting catches. We are about, oh my god, 12 to 13 days. We are 12 days away from Shiny War. Shut up. I'm going to throw up. That's insane. I will see you guys with any interesting catches in this event. We got to lock in. What? Dude, one of my favorite questions, fucking egotistically in chat, is when someone says, Petrowski, is this the main account or the Iron Man account? And I get to say Iron Man account because, I mean, that's the whole point of this series. The whole point of this challenge is to progress the account so far with the massive restriction to where it looks like it's my main account. You can't even tell the difference, right? That's the whole goal, right? It's the equivalent of asking a gym bro who is natty, like, hey man, like, what roids do you use? What, are you on HGH? Like that is the greatest compliment to a gym bro, is someone assuming they're on fucking stuff when they're natty like that. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like that in the nerdiest, most turbo online way possible for my MMO account. Pretty much basically a gym bro, guys. That's what it feels like. It's a funny analogy, but that's the best one I got, man. And all right, fellas, we have catch event results for the Pachirisu catch event. In 4th place with a big 22 points, we got MX Slater. It's a sick name and a sick point total. Congratulations to you on 4th place, man. 162 3rd place. Wow. That is a really low for 3rd place. What, caught 44 seconds into, that was first catch. 44 seconds into the event. 162 3rd place. Congratulations, Bible. 2nd place, we got what a good names today. Cotton Candy Girl with 164. I fucking love Cotton Candy. Congratulations. We got a winner in Twitch chat, 175 to Zelshia. Ninetales in Twitch chat says I won. Dude, look at the jump. 11-point difference. 164 2nd place, 162 3rd place. Might be one of the lowest scoring. You look like a guy who likes cotton candy. Hey, guilty as charged. Hey, cotton candy's fucking good, man. Guilty as charged. Look at that jump, dude. That's nuts. Congratulations, man. Congrats to the winner. Congrats to the 3rd and I think the 3rd and 2nd place for snipe. Like getting that. That's sick. I think getting 3rd and 2nd at those point totals is fucking impressive. That's very cool. Congrats to those games. Congrats to everybody. Good luck in the upcoming catch events, fellas. We only have so many before Shiny War. We got a few chances left. Let's lock in and try our best for them. But now that the catch event is over, we can get into our real grind for the day on the Iron Man account, which starts with an Alpha Ponyta encounter. Gotta go ahead and get that Field Alpha Egg Group catch. Then we have ourselves, just our schedule in a different notepad document. Pachirisu event, we got the intro to do, we got a gym rerun, and then my plan for today, I don't know if we'll get to it, to be totally honest. It might be like a different day thing, but this is coming up. In upcoming chat, in this next week, it's currently Saturday, okay? Keep in mind. But upcoming in the week, my plan is to start some shiny hunting pre-Shiny War. Because my goal, I know you don't need to do this, but it feels good. Logically, you do not need to get your encounters up prior to Shiny War, okay? I want to make sure that is very clear that I know that. It is literally gambler's fallacy. But shunting is an emotional game, and whatever makes you feel better, whatever helps you shunt harder, is really important. My goal is to get my encounters up, ideally to like 30 to 40,000 POKEYEN prior to Shiny War. Or PokeYen. 30 to 40,000 encounters. I don't think I'll actually get there. I don't think I really want to. If I can get to like 22,000 encounters prior to War, I think that would feel pretty cool. So we're gonna do some shiny hunting on stream coming up, which should be a fun little reward for all the gym reruns and berry farming and like pure grinding I've been doing. All right, here is our Alpha Ponyta catch. It took 27 turns. It was a bit of a tougher one, but we got it done. Don't worry, it did go indignant, but we controlled the fight. 31 defense and 31 speed male. I'm pretty happy with that pretty unique stat placement. Not another spectacular Pokemon. It's a solid alpha. Next up, we have our gym rerun to go do. So let's go prepare ourselves over in Hoenn. All right, Iron Petrowski here right before stream, and I'm actually in a bit of a rush because I was dilly-dallying as I always kind of end up doing. I have a bunch of berries to go ahead and pick and replant, but specifically, I really want to pick my Leppas because I'm dangerously close to 20k. I also have a catch event in about 28 minutes that I need to go live for, start streaming, and get all the strategies and stuff worked out for that. So I've got to get my butt in gear. I was recording some Magic the Gathering videos actually today over on my side channel, Petrowski MTG. If you happen to be interested, go check it out. It's just a cool thing that I like talking about because I love the game and I'm very passionate about it, and it's cool to just yap about things you enjoy. That's all I really do here on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get these berries picked, and I'll start casually replanting here in a quick sec as well, but I really want to see that Leppa count. Are we up to 19,800? I'm just gonna rush the Leppas and show you guys because I just want to get it done, man. Oh my goodness, come on. I did water last night successfully. We can actually keep a live track. Look at this. 19,832, 19,838, 19,000. Okay, this is gonna take a sec. Give me a few minutes. It's actually going to be hilariously close. I have less Leppas to harvest than I expected, but I'm currently at 19,992 technically. There is no... Are you serious? I'm... Okay, you can see here, 19,998. I'm 2 away. You can see the full number actually up here. That's a better representation is my hotkey bar. Boom, 20,000 Leppas on the Iron Man account. That is months of farming Leppas without missing a single day almost. I had a few deaths and, you know, and the things here and there, but over 20,000 Leppas, fellas. That is a lot of hours of shunting during war. All right, but from this point, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my berries off screen, and I'll go ahead and see you guys when it's time for the catch event. But most likely, I'm going to go ahead and do the catch event, record it. I think today, it is week 2. It's actually week 2 of that 8-week tournament, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to be recording for week 2, and I will see you guys with whatever I get afterwards. What's the Pokemon we're catching today? I think it is, I know there's Ditto up for grabs. It's Herdier and Watchhog. So not like the most exciting catch event, but still a catch event's a catch event. If I get any like super good catch, I'll record something, but most likely I will just see you guys at the end of the catch event and show you guys what I caught, any good breeders, and if I have a chance of winning the catch event or placing. I would love to even get just like 250 RP. A little bit would be fantastic. Getting myself closer to even like a 7-day. A 7-day dono would even be absolutely massive. I'm 200 RP away. All right, fellas, the catch event has come to an end. Results should be happening pretty soon, but I did want to show off. My highest catch for this event was a 139. So I did submit it for the points, and I should now be at 132 plus 139 is how many total qualifier points. So I'm at 271 out of 800 qualifier points to qualify for the finals. So we're still working towards that. Obviously, it's only week 2. My lowest catch was this guy, I guess, a 75. I released a bunch. We got a bunch of breeders, though, as well. I can actually go ahead and go through and sort by 31 IV, I think. And we'll see. I got one... Was it, all these are breeders. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 1 times 31 breeders added to the boxes. I'll be setting up some breeds with those for eggs for Shiny War Prep later on in the evening, most likely. Does this not have a 30-31? I think it doesn't, correct? So 11 breeders. That's good progress. And then catch event results are happening right now. In 4th place, we've got Opalin with 15. Congratulations to you. That's an insanely low score. Apparently, we were checking the spreadsheet for this like big 8-week-long catch event tournament, and 489, almost 500 people played week 1. So it's a very popular, pretty popular, above average catch event for sure. Usually I would say about 300 or so people do a catch event on average, but it obviously depends a ton. Third place, 166 on Lafayette. Congratulations, dude. 166 third place. Second place with 168, we have Azazel. Is that someone from chat? I feel like I see that name sometimes. Azazel, congratulations, man. 168. And the winner of the event, first place, the 171 is King Savvy. Congratulations to you, gamer. We're also about to hit 10,000 encounters here. We're getting close to it. I was doing some Dratini time, so I have hordes to crank my encounters up. I would like to be around 30,000 at the start of war, but we'll see if we actually can get there. But I should be at 10,000 very soon, which that'll be exciting and fun. Alrighty, fellas, starting off our Monday on the Iron Man right with an alpha Mamoswine encounter. We also farmed our berries already today. I've been showing you guys less clips of that and just getting the work done. We're up to 1,000 Leppas today. And some other good news, you might notice on my to-do list today over here, gym rerun is optional. I think that I might be done on gym reruns until Shiny War, which is the most relieving feeling, oh dude, of all time. I'm not gonna lie, like doing a gym run every single day and being consistent on that, it is so good for building your capital and building wealth. But it is a great feeling when you can stop doing that and go do other activities and switch it up and do things you want to do. I get to actually shiny hunt today to raise my encounters. That's like, I'm so prepared for war. I feel pretty satisfied. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm much lower on fossils than I expected, but honestly, with the PC space problem, I think it's going to be fine. I do have to spend some POKEYEN today. Now, to be fair, I have to buy more harvesting tools and more quick balls. I might do that off camera, so if you see the POKEYEN stat go down by like about maybe a mil, we'll have to see. Don't be shocked. That's why we're buying some quick balls today for the catch. There's a Litwick catch event today, and it's definitely worth, there's a few things. It's definitely, number one, worth to quick ball this event, because otherwise I'd have to soak them because they're ghost type. I'd have to soak and false swipe, and that would take forever and add so many extra turns. And on top of it, that event's in 12 minutes. So I have 12 minutes to catch this alpha and get over there. On top of it, obviously, Shiny War is coming up. Like, I want to try to get, yeah, Pat is throwing no dono. I'm going to try my best, man. I'm trying my best to try to get some reward points for dono, but all you can do is within your control. I've done almost every fucking catch event for the past few months, so I've done my due diligence, I think. And it is what it is. We're gonna try our best, though. We're gonna spam quick balls today. And Patrowski luck would be winning one of like the final catch events right before war, to be fair. I'm just saying. Whoa, that's a good catch. Oh my goodness. Is it Adam? No, it's Calm. 3 times 31 breeder. I'll take it. That is a nice catch. Woo. I haven't had anything worth submitting so far in the Litwick catch event, but holy boomba. That woke me up. That woke me up, dude. I gotta keep spamming quick balls. That's a nice catch, dude. Yo, I mean, that affects the Twitch game, but that's such a good catch, and it's adamant. I don't think it never places in the event. It never places. It's like a 154, I think. That's such a high catch, though. Like, such above average. We have 37 minutes left in the event. That is such an above average catch, dude. That is such an above average catch. Oh, you gotta appreciate it, man. You gotta appreciate it when you can. I haven't seen something like that in a long time in a catch event. A 2 times 31 catch as well? Dude, I caught a billion breeders. This has been a very lucky event for me. I caught like a 156 total IV catch. I caught a 3 times 31, a 2 times 31, and then a ton of 1 times. Now, I know I'm quick balling and catching a bunch of Pokemon, to be fair, but like, that's still insane. This is a 1 in 78. The 3 times 31 is a 1 in 1,000, and I've only thrown like 80 quick balls, less than 80, 75. Like, that's crazy, man. That's so beautiful. Really lucky catch event for me, dude. All right, the catch event has come to a close. I ran through like 103 quick balls in that event. I caught a ton of Litwicks. I should actually submit something. I have 5 minutes left. Look, I released so many Litwicks, and I still have like 30 Litwicks that were like 1 times 31s and good IVs, the 3 times, the 2 times. This is a crazy, crazy haul for a catch event, dude. Let me, wow, I'm gonna have a lot of box sorting too and a lot of breeds to set up. It's gonna cost some POKEYEN, but obviously it's well worth it. Let me go ahead and, I'm just gonna sort this box, I guess, by total IV. It's gonna mess everything up, but that's okay for temporarily. I'm gonna submit. I have a 154 to go ahead and submit. That's my highest catch. Or it's actually 156, I think, to be fair. There's Litwick plus 2 plus 3. It's a 156. I'm gonna submit this. I don't think it ever wins. what my lowest or place is. My lowest is a 43. It's still worth it. A lot of good breeders in the event. This is a solid second to last catch event before Shiny War. That's right, chat. There is only, I think, one more catch event left. There might be one catch event that I do off stream, but Thursday, the 23rd of July, I think will be the final on-stream catch event. And then the other one is just one of the 8-week ones. So I might just catch like a 120 Pokemon submitted and then just leave the event while I take my PokeMMO fast, my break, you know? So it's getting closer, man. We're about 10 days out from Shiny War as I'm recording right now. It's getting closer every single day. Alrighty, fellas, we have Litwick catch event results. Let's go ahead and jump into it. In fourth place with 22 points, we have Fluorescent. Congratulations to them. In third place with 172. Pretty high scoring third place. It was a pretty like quick ballable event, so it makes sense. But I didn't see a lot of crazy catches, I guess, shown off in global chat. But that's how it works sometimes, you know. I don't know if it's a Sympion or Chimpion. Either way, it's a cool name. Congratulations to you on third place, gamer. Second place. 176. Okay, that's a very high second place. 176 second place. Holy shit. Dave N. And then first place, 178, Wayworn Rex. Congratulations to all three of you guys. All four, I guess. All four of the winners. Congratulations. As another catch event in the books, guys. One of the best ways, in my opinion, to be involved in the Pokemon community. Have a lot of fun. Have a chance to win an overarching shiny prize. And if you're quick balling, probably not make some Pokeyen along the way. But I don't know. I caught a lot of 1x31s. If I was on the main account, I might have profited from this event, which is kind of shocking. A lot of dust stones as well. It was a very fun event. This Litwick event was very, very cool in my opinion. Let's go ahead and jump into more. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Let's jump into some other news. All right, we are post stream on that Monday. We got ourselves an alpha Luxray encounter, and we did get ourselves like 1,300 encounters or something on that stream. I streamed for like 5 hours, and we did a catch event and lots of other activities and like 2 to 3 hours of other things. But that was probably like 2 hours of shiny hunting. So that's like, at least that was really inefficient. But you know what? The more important thing is we had fun, and I don't need to efficiently shiny hunt right now. I would like to kind of get in the back into that kind of mindset and practice, but I think Shiny War is really just going to fling me into it. I think it's hard to fake motivation. I'm not really motivated to shiny hunt efficiently right now. I'm enjoying doing it, in the background while hanging out on stream. I love shunting always, but I'm definitely not motivated to shunt efficiently right now. I think once Shiny War kicks off, I'll be really in the zone. But anyways, we do have this Alpha Luxray, and I'll see you guys with the catch here in a few minutes. I actually need more female field A group breeders. That's a fantastic role on the gender. All right, a little bit of a tricky catch, but turn 26, still not awful. 2x31 in attack and speed in the field A group with 20 plus and a few other stats. Pretty happy with that. A solid alpha catch. All right, got a late night alpha Gliscor spawn. I think I got like 3 alpha catches today, so good timing on those spawns. Was lucky to be around for them all. All right, I caught it. He is small. That's very important. 3x31. Okay. I guess we were just saving up all the 3x31 alphas right before Shiny War. Okay. Hell yeah. It's all paying off. Dude, I have a lot of breeds to set up, which honestly, I love setting up breeds. One of the most fun parts of the account. So I'm excited, man. A lot of breeds to go work on. All right, I've been setting up some breeds with the catch event caught Pokemon from today and yesterday, and I'm going to go ahead and make the executive decision to just not show you guys this breeding process. This is the first time I've actually ever done this in the series, but these are all simple 2x31 breeds in both the Chaos and Field A group, so let's save both of ourselves some time and just get this done, because I have plenty of more breeds to set up after as well. All right, but these next few breeds are a little bit more complicated, so let's go ahead and talk about them because they are set up with future breeds. This is only 3 breeds right here, okay? So first things first, I have this Patrat, which I want to go ahead and make male, and that's immediately going to be paired with the Rattata, I believe, to the left of it. We have a similar thing with a Sandshrew. Oh, sorry, that was the Sandshrew one, so my apologies. This egg went over here. Let me actually move that box so I have to be very careful here to not make a mistake. This Sandshrew needs to get paired here. I'm gonna, is this egg paired with anything? Rotom egg. No, that's not paired, so I'm gonna move that over here so I don't get confused. I have to make these breeds. I'm setting up like 3 to 6 breeds at a time, which is about, what is that? Remember, it's 20,000 Pokeyen. Each one of these eggs represents 20,000 Pokeyen and usually multiple catch events. So always keep that in mind. Whenever I'm going through these breeds, making these eggs like this, it is a lot of setup, obviously. You guys know that by now. You've watched plenty of the series. You've heard me yap about it 1 billion times. Next up is to make this Lillipup male so that can pair with the Rattata. I'm going to make sure to carefully I didn't move the box over like I said I would. Whoopsie. It's very late. It's about midnight at the moment. Lillipup egg. That's going to get paired with this Rattata, just like so. Okay. Going smoothly so far. There we go. Next up is this Patrat. Make it male. 5,000 POKEYEN. Well worth it. We're about to hit under 5 mil. I will go under the 5 mil mark very, very soon. And there we go. There's that. I'm going to actually move this one down here. And now we have... What is this? 3, 4 breeds. Room for 4 more breeds right here. And then this box will be entirely full with like extra setup breeds, which that's pretty exciting. It looks very cool. It looks very, very complete in my opinion. And then I'll start as soon as I can. I do need to start actually moving or setting up breeds here. I guess you know what I can do? I can actually move all of these eggs. Those will give me a lot more space. Oh, that's so much better. I can move all these eggs over here. Or most of the eggs. Most of the eggs over there. There we go. And that allows me to put more breeds here as opposed to just having to fit them here. Okay. Whew, that is so much nicer. It gives me a lot more space to go ahead and set up a ton of breeds before bed as opposed to just going like 3 to 6 at a time. That was brutal. I'm not going to lie. I should have more space over here, actually. I wonder if I could... These are... Sorry. I almost made a mistake. These are alpha eggs. I don't want to mix these with the non-alpha eggs. That was almost a whoopsie. I did move a bunch of dittos like into places like over here, but honestly, like... These probably should be better over here. Let's do that for now. I'm going to be doing some alpha breeds kind of soon, actually. I know I just moved those. I'm going to move them right back. This is the confusion part of preparing for Shiny War, is just all the min-maxing of the boxes. And there's only 10 days left until war by the end of tonight. Honestly, by the end of tonight, about 9 days left. I will probably see you guys tomorrow morning for more breeds and Leppa berry farming.
Good morning to the berry farmers only. Let's go ahead and get these cherries. All right, all of my berries have been picked and replanted with Leppas. I bet you my seed count is super low, though, so let me go check. 47 berry spices. I mean, I want my seed counts to be kind of low heading towards Shiny Wars, but whew, that might be the lowest I've seen in quite a while. That's pretty shocking. Now, we have up to almost 22,000, 21,500 Leppa berries, and I have all of these cherry berries to go ahead and crush, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Boop, just like so. That adds 89 more very spices, but we're definitely going to do a few sustainability batches. We still have a lot of days up until Shiny War. I'm not doing my fast for like 4 or 5 days or so. So honestly, we've got a fair bit more berry farming. It'd be nice if I could get up to, we're at 21,005 Leppas. Maybe, I mean, 23k is kind of just like the safe goal. Maybe 24. I don't know if 24 is possible. 25, I really don't think is possible. Somewhere between 23 to 24k is probably what we're going to end up. Maybe like 23.5-ish. All right, I'm mostly spending today recording some pretty in-depth evergreen guides over on the main account for the channel, of course, but we do have an alpha spawn over here on the Ironman account, and I will always go do any berry farming or catch any alphas like this. We got ourselves this alpha Persian, field egg group male. I think we might need more females, but I kind of forget. I think maybe for non-alphas we need females, but for alphas maybe we need males? I don't actually remember. Anyways, we'll catch the Pokemon, see you guys with the stats, and hopefully set up a lot of breeds today too, to be fair. That was about the easiest an alpha catch could go. Are you serious? Turn 8 Dream Ball. I didn't even get my timer ball fully charged up. Okay, I see why. It's double attacked. Okay, so that there was a little karma there. Hey, I'd rather catch this in 8 turns than have this be like a 30 or 40 turn alpha and then see these stats. At least we got the, the band-aid ripped off early. All right, I have worked my tuchus off today. I got so many videos made. I helped clean out my garage a little bit. I made a bunch of food. I've been cooking. I've been cooking up a lot of things, fellas, but I do have a second alpha spawn of the day. Most importantly, we got ourselves an alpha Clefable. I'm going to go ahead and get this catch done, and honestly, this might be the perfect time in the day to just kind of wind down and set up some Iron Man breeds and kind of just hang out, make some good progress on the Iron Man account. Maybe do a gym rerun. I don't know if I need to, though, to be honest, but I could probably hang out, watch a movie, maybe fossil farm a little bit, probably mostly set up breeds. I think is the main thing. And I have that catch event coming up in still 2 days, I think 2 days out. But because that catch event coming up is like the last catch event truly that I'll be doing for quite a while, I could go ahead and actually do the Great Purge and release a ton of Pokemon. Anything that isn't in the field day group after setting up my breeds can probably just go ahead and go poof. Hey, turn 17, not too shabby. Could have been a lot worse. It's a pretty complicated catch. That soft boil is a nightmare, but 2 times 31 in special attack and speed. This IV keeps haunting me, dude.
But anyway, off to the daycare to see what breeds I can scrape together. All right, I have a handful of breeds to go ahead and go through, and I also might have the great Iron Man nuke with my hand on the red button. It is almost there. Let's just first start off with these breeds, though. I've got this male Patrat that I will be pairing with a Mankey to the left of it within the PC, but I don't want to show you guys that PC quite yet to keep the nuke a secret. Next up, a 2x31 Chaos Egg Group breeder. Nothing super exciting, but as always, it's a bunch of catch events and 20,000 PokeYen for each one of these. And then I immediately show you the nuke box. God damn it. 2x31 Chaos Egg Group breeder right there. It's a lot of Pokemon, as you can see. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at, and it's not even done yet. There's actually a little bit more I can add, but we are about to release. We're going to end up releasing like 40 Pokemon, dude. We're going to clear like 40 spaces. That was a really good Litwick breed, actually. It's 2x31, but it also has like 20 plus in every single special attacking stat. Now, this one, I want to go ahead and make female. I want to pay the 5,000 PokeYen, make this female, and I want to pair this egg with this egg. And I'm going to try to stack them so I remember. If I don't remember this, it's okay. There's no way to label them because they're eggs. So I can't be like, oh, you know, pair these together, obviously, yada, yada, yada. Instead, I'm just going to move them here. I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to hope that I remember that that means that I want to go ahead and breed those two together once they are done. Now, next up is Water A. I love, dude, Gastrodon, great egg group, Water A, and Chaos. It's multi-egg group, so it's super good for that reason. I'm going to go ahead and go through with this, make female. I think I just have a bunch of male Chaos egg group and Water egg group, Water A egg group mons, but like no, not many females. So we're going to make that female just for that, for the sake of that. And then the Patrat pairs with the Mankey. Yup, that is correct. That can go right there. Beautiful, beautiful. We have 2 extra spots. These are just extra eggs that don't need any pairings. They can go over, I guess there's fine. There's totally fine. I might have like 1 extra spot, but woo, this is a lot of Pokemon. Most of these are 1x31s. There's even this Escavalier, which I like EV trained and stuff, and I wanted to keep it as a comp, but it's just not really good enough, honestly. I think I used it. I think I might have used it for a raid. I think no, there's no way I did, because there's no like leech life. There's no way I use this for a raid, actually. But I thought I remembered like maybe needing something like that for like a trick room team or something very specific. Let me just move these Pokemon over. Yeah, it's 40 Pokemon on the dot. Now, I think this is a moment deserving of a song, and my community loves this one, and it makes sense because it is releasing so many Pokemon to let them be reborn as a Phoenix. Oh my god, that was a lot of catch events and catching just for breeders and just so much time spent working on Pokemon. Some of those being breeds themselves. That was a lot to go poof like that so quickly. But it was the right decision. It was absolutely the right decision overall, and that's going to give me a tremendous amount of box space. Honestly, a ridiculous amount of box space that I was not anticipating having, and I might even be able to release a little bit more. Depending on, I kept all my field A group 1x31 breeders, but I might even have a little bit of extra space. Look at all this box space. This is insane. I'm effectively down to, no, I can put this in here. No shot. Oh, no way! I'm down to less than 2 boxes of breeders for the first time on the account since like 3 months into the account or something crazy. Holy, not counting all these eggs and such, which will end up becoming breeders anyway, but ignore that fact. Now, I haven't even tried to set up any alpha breeds tonight, so you know what? It might be time to go ahead and see what I can cook up as well. Why not? Alrighty, fellas, another day on the Iron Man account, mostly shiny hunting. I did just do my berry farming early in the morning. We are now up to 22, which was my like new adjusted goal. 22. I thought this would be the cap. I'll actually get a little bit more than this, which is nice. Over 22,000. Over 22,000 Leppa berries have now been acquired on the Iron Man account, dude. Every like new batch is so huge. I am now going to go shiny hunt. The question is, where should I shiny hunt? I want to do time swipe hordes really close to a PC and just crank encounters today. I don't want to do like the Dratini stuff, like the far from location spawns. Maybe just like Wooper. I might just do like Wooper Island 4 Kanto. I'm down. Over 24k, big dog. I think it's, am I bad at math? No, I think it's 22k. I'm pretty bad at math, but I think it's, I'm stupid. Hey, me too. Nothing wrong with double checking my math. Ditto are fossils. I have some fossils. Leppas are the main thing. Dittos, you just can't prep very much on an iron. Like Dittos, I have the Dittos that I can, and I have all the breeds that I can. I have alpha eggs that I can. Let me, where are we going? We're going to Kanto Island 4 Wooper. I'll show you what I have prepped so far. I've shown, obviously, the Iron Man series, but not everybody on stream has seen this. We could do a little count as well. Well, I'm bad at counting, though. This is hard to count. So this is also here you have to factor in, like, okay, these are all of these eggs count as 2 breeds. Because there's actually a breed, like, set up with them to immediately... These are set up to follow immediately. So, if there's 59 eggs... That's a breed. You can double it. I'm just gonna say 120. I'm gonna just guesstimate. It's about... Or no. It's not... It'd not 59. It'd be 30... Or 29. So it's about 60 breeds here. There's about 60 breeds here. I'm gonna call it 60. 60 here. So that's 120. And then over here, there's 27. So that's 147. And then each Shido also represents another breed. So that's 147 plus 5 is 152. 162. Okay. Then we have 163 or 170 off of these dittos. 171. So right now we have 171. Oh, also these dittos, excuse me. So 171 plus 3, 6, 7, 14. What is that? 185? 185. We have 185 normal eggs prepared, basically. Okay? I don't have to catch a lot more dittos. I'm going to have to catch more dittos. We have 185 normal eggs prepared. We also have 40... 50, 60, 70, 80. If my math is correct. About 80 alphas. I think and I have these breeds to do actually. So 83. I'm shocked at how well I was able to calculate this. So 83 total alpha eggs. And I already forgot the other. Was it 185? 185 normal. I'm pretty happy with that. That's like about the best I could do, honestly, on an Iron Man, in my opinion. But anyways, we're going to be doing some shiny hunting today. Right here at this spot. A classic spot in PokeMMO. Nice time swipe hordes right next to a PC. Should be fast encounters. We're starting today at 11,300 or so encounters. I don't want to get a shiny. I want to go like 20 to 30k dry, ideally. All right, I've been doing a little bit of shiny hunting off stream, just trying to get my encounters up a little bit, like a teensy little bit here and there. I'm hopefully going to log in and like watch a movie and like actually get my encounters up to a decent degree. But through all of this, I did just realize Shiny War signups have officially gone live. So I'm officially enrolled in youtube.com/Patrosuki. I'm so excited, man. Signups have finally happened. Shiny War is beginning in about a week from this moment. We're about 7 days a week away. Excuse me. I'm just so excited. I can't even speak right now. My final stream and my final catch event until taking my 7-day break, at least from streams and stuff. I'll still be berry farming. I'll be berry farming and maybe fossil farming and doing a little bit on the Iron Man account, but I'll be playing the Iron Man account very little, honestly, leading up until then. I might fossil farm a little bit, and I'll mostly be berry farming, but other than that, yeah, just kind of chilling, taking a break, letting my brain rest, and then I can't wait to go as hard as I possibly can for my final hurrah in my final official Shiny War. Also, I do gotta quickly say thank you and like a huge shout out to my team like leader Clue, all these gamers: Gingermat, Hefe, Jushi, JW Tree, Messi, Hulk, Psycho, Raph, Say, Shiny Carp, Warwick, Stark, Athena, Yoda Barrels, Chicken Fungus, Goons, Howdy, Hass, Lion, Kevka, Kiwi, Perel, Surf, Totes, Park, and Auntie. I hope to remember your names well. I hope to really appreciate you during this Shiny War, and I hope that we can make some fucking memories together, fellas. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be on this team. It couldn't be more perfect. Alrighty, fellas, starting a nice, bright, and early day on the Iron Man account. Fun fact, today is actually the final stream. This is the final stream until Shiny War. I will be berry farming off of stream, but this is the final time you guys will see me pick these dumb little berries on stream. Now, I do have to go pick a few cherry berries. I actually have a little weird, since my seed numbers are dwindling, and I'm trying to make sure I get full use out of my seeds before war. Number one, I need to pick a few cherry berries. And then number two, I need to buy at least a stack of these harvesting tools. It hurts because I want to keep my yen, but you got to do it. I might have to buy another stack, but I'm going to buy these one stack at a time. I usually buy them 2 stacks at a time. I'm going to buy them 1 stack at a time leading up until war, just so I can make sure I keep like exact, I don't want to overspend and, lose POKEYEN that I don't need to. We're going to harvest some of these cherry berries. We're going to replant here in a quick sec, but I want to replant some more cherry berries. I don't think I can quite do another batch of Leppas quite yet. I mean, I could, but it would be like the final batch, essentially. I'm instead going to use those harvesting tools I just bought, crush the cherries, and that will give me enough plain spicy to go ahead and start planting more cherry berries. So that's why I want to do that. I want to do this. Will this actually give me enough? I'm not even sure, actually. I might not have quite enough, but that's okay. If I run out of plain spicy, I can use the very bitters or very sweets or whatever to do some planting there. But this is the plan. So we're gonna do another. Today's a sustainability. I think today was full sustainability. Tomorrow will, yesterday was sustainability. Today will also be sustainability, and then we should be Leppa riding for 1 or 2 patches from there. So I will see you guys. Will I see you guys later today on the Iron Man? I don't even know if I will. I'm just shiny hunting today. I'm just getting my encounters up because it feels good. I'm up to 15,000 encounters. My nightmare is getting a shiny right before war. I really hope that doesn't happen, but I think this is the right way to do it. I think this is a proper risk, a risk that I'm willing to take, and I'm hoping that it pays off. The risk just to feel good, honestly, there's no logical risk here, but I think that I'm going to go dry on this shunt. And because I think that I'm going to go dry, I want to get my encounters up, okay? I know it's arbitrary. I explained it here in the notepad document, but I think feelings are important to shiny hunting, okay? So I want to make sure I feel good heading into war. Let's jump in today. I want to get up to like 20,000 or so encounters, and I'll probably be comfortable there. Alrighty, fellas, and the catch event, the final catch event before Shiny War comes to a beginning. No one ever says that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and see this catch, man. Meowth. This is my last chance, my last opportunity to win some RP. 4th place would be fantastic. You get 1,000 RP for 4th place. Good luck to myself, and good luck to everybody doing this event. Omega, 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 Turbo. Good luck to you all. I know this is the last opportunity for a lot of people, okay? So, just best of luck. I'm quickballing this entire event to give myself the best chance. Wish me luck. I'll see you with the best catch I possibly can get in the events. Let's fucking lock in and actually catch good Pokemon. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the most optimistic motherfucker when it comes to like catch events, and I never give up. Dude, this one hurts a little bit. This guy, I mean, congrats to him. Give him proper credit. I'm happy for him. He caught a 15 IV overall 2 minutes into the event. That might be 4th place locked up, which is like so important this event. Because the 1,000 RP, congrats to him. That is like, I gotta be honest with my feelings on one end. Like, this hurts. I've never felt hurt by a catch event, like thing like that. But like, this is my last chance on the iron to win RP, and I think this just slashes it. But this guy deserves it. This guy, it's fucking, today is his day. Like, that's how it works, man. Ugh, it hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but this is sick. Congrats to him. That is a sick catch. I hope he can use the RP to get like an XP reamplifier or something sick on his account, man. Congrats to that guy. That is a fucking sick catch, man. He gets, yeah, 4th place is really good today. He gets 1,000 RP. That is huge, man. Great catch. Congratulations, Blotchy. Wait, I didn't know that was possible. Wait, I just found a wild... Wait, what? Can I even show this on... Wait, I found... Wait, what? I found like 2 wild amulet coins. Wait, I didn't know that was possible. Wait, what the hell? I didn't know when you quickballed Meowth, you had a chance to get what? You had a chance to just find amulet coins? I did not know that. Wait, that's really interesting. I never knew that. I knew you could find, yeah, I know like leftovers. I know, I did not know you could find, I didn't know amulet coins was one of those items. It's possible. I think I got 2 of them. Maybe just one and it like appeared twice in chat. I've never seen that. I've never gotten a wild amulet coin like that. That's so interesting. Iron Man luck continues. Yeah, that's true. I think I only got 1, honestly, but it just showed in chat twice. That's really interesting. I've never seen that. No way. Now I feel like shit for saying that guy probably won. I like jinxed him. Someone actually dethroned the... And they caught a Farfetch'd. What the fuck? Wow. Lucky number 13. Someone got a wow. People are fighting for this. It ain't over till it's over. People are fighting for this for this 4th place, man. People really want this 4th place in this event for the 1,000 RP. That is insane. Hey, I'm not going to jinx you this time. Good luck to you, Ash Noob. Good luck to you, dude. Wait! Yes! Oh my god! Wait, please! Oh, please let me place! Oh, I'm getting too excited for a 168, but that's the best catch I've seen in so long! That's the best! Patrat luck would be... I don't think it's gonna place. Oh, I don't think it's gonna place. But Patrat, it could be third. Oh, I'm getting too excited for this. I feel like a tear come to my eye. I haven't seen a catch... Patrat luck would be getting fucking third place in the final catch event before Shiny War. I just flipped the fucking dev. I'm never beating the dev allegations. Like, dude, that would be insane. That would be insane. It'd be so in tune with everything that I ever have done in this game and in my life and everything. Like, if I get third place in the final catch event right before war, it would be fucking Patrat luck, dude. This always fucking happens. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Please. Oh my god. Okay. I haven't seen a catch this good in so long. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I haven't seen... Now, hilariously, if I win first place, that would actually be worse for me for Shiny War. It might be first place, but I don't give a shit. I would be incredibly happy. I would be incredibly happy with the Shiny Farfetch'd. I don't think this wins. I know this is a no species bonus, no nature bonus event. So scores will be a little bit low, but it's also a quick ballable event and a very easy catch event and a one that I think a lot of people should up to. This could be first place. This could not even get top 3. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't want to get my hopes up. I'd be so happy with first, second, or I'd be happy with anything. But that's so crazy. This might place. I might actually play. I have a chance to place in the final catch event before Shiny War. Because fucking of course I do. Holy shit, dude. Thank you, King Rat. Thank you, Rattata. Oh my, I'll see you guys with the event results here very soon. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Luckiest the fucking Dev Trousty luck on the final catch event before war. What the fuck? I haven't seen a roaming legendary in like forever. What the fuck? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, what is happening? It has been a while since we have been this lucky. It's been a second, bro, since we have been this lucky. The catch event ends in like 2 minutes anyway, so I'm gonna take the time to try to catch this. What the actual... Wow. I'm speechless. That's insane. Yeah, I was here. And right at the end of the event, yup, Entei on the buzzer. Dude, I haven't seen a roaming legend in a long time. I needed this. I needed some good luck before. Oh. Dude, I needed this. Oh my god. I needed this, man. Oh. That's so lucky. I haven't seen a roaming legend in a while, dude. I've been grinding, dude. I've been fucking... For the past 3 months, I have been consistently... Also, wait, it's Quack Step! It's Duck Step! I got Entei while listening to Duck Step! The fucking stupid Quack Duck dubstep song. I swear Duck Step is lucky. I swear... I'm gonna have to play this more during Shiny War. I swear Duck Step is my lucky song. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay. I will see you guys with the Entei IVs and hopefully submitting this Rattata as soon as possible. Oh my goodness. I think catch event just ended. Oh. No. Monka. Oh, okay. I think the catch event ended. Let me find someone. Ven, I got you. Ven. And just to actually, wait. To show everybody, Whisper Window, it won't actually show my entry. Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you. That's fine. That works. Okay. And that did, here, just to show you, that did send. I'm just like paranoid. Thank you so much, Ben. Okay. 168. Okay. I will see you guys with the Entei catch and catch event results as soon as possible. I only have 27 timers. I might actually not be able to catch this. This might actually become a problem. I think I just Ultra Ball. If I catch it now, here's the real Dev Trowski allegations coming in. Any fastballs? Probably not. If I can't catch this and I have to re-encounter it, it's honestly totally fine. I don't mind that one bit. It's a 1 in 500 re-encounter. I wouldn't be worried about that, honestly. So that's totally fine with me. I can Dream Ball it in a sec. I'm gonna Ultra Ball again, Dream Ball in a sec, and then hopefully I'll just see you guys with the catch. Or if it dies, I'll see you guys with the Entei death. We caught it. On like not that like 5. So wait, someone guessed 5 timers. That might have actually been, and it's 4 times 31, which is now this attack is irrelevant, but even that's like a little lucky. And so wait, I just got a message from a staff member saying GG's on Entei. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Dude. A 168 and a 4 times 31 Entei within like 10 minutes of each other in one catch event. The final catch event before Shiny War. It's fucking Petrowski luck, dude. Submissions end in about 1 minute. I will see you guys with catch event results as soon as possible, okay? Wait, people are saying that you can use special attacking Entei in certain raids. I didn't even know that. Are you kidding me? I already have a physical attacking Entei. Okay, where's that at? Right here. I already have a physical one. I can just make this my special one, and it's already Mild Nature. That's insane. This is the luckiest day I've had on the Ironman account in months. All of the consistency, all of the like daily grinds. This is what I hope. This is what Shiny War will look like, man. This is what Shiny War will look like. The Petrowski luck is about to pay off. I've been logging on every day and just doing my due diligence, doing my slow and simple daily boring grinds every day, and it's all about to pay the fuck off. Insane dividends. Okay, insane dividends. Watch me not even place top 3 in the catch event. That would be funny if I just totally get knocked out. That's the next step, boys. That's the next step. No shot. No shot. They're already... Okay. I got the right music. I usually don't like record the results with this much detail, but we're going to do it. Ash Noob with the 13 did get 4th place. Congratulations to you, man. Congratulations, dude. I need a good song. I need a good song. One sec. I could be 3rd. I could be the next one. I don't know. 3rd place with a... Okay, I'm probably 2nd. 3rd place is a 167. 3rd place is a 167. 3rd place is... So, 2nd place... Okay, I might be 2nd. I might be... I'm so happy with that. Like, that's 500... That's honestly maybe better. I don't know. It's hard to say. Shiny Farfetch versus RP. It's hard to say. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The next... We know on the next call, if I'm called next, we get the RP. If I'm not... I got 2nd place in the final event, the last one before war. That's fucking Petrowski luck, dude. That is the most... Someone said, like, weeks ago, I've been grinding catch events. I have not missed a catch event for, like, 3 months, dude. All the weekends I have dedicated to. The fucking... Like, I've committed so much time over the past few months to trying to get some reward points before Shiny War. And now I'm going to. Now I'm going to get an increased amount because of redistribution. I'm going to end up with 500 reward points. I'm gonna end up getting either... I can choose... I have options. I can either get a 7-day donator status ticket during war now on the Ironman account, which is absolutely massive. 7 days of 10% increased shiny rates, or I could get a permanent boost towards my PC boxes and get a PC expansion drive. That will allow me to stock up more Dittos. It will allow me to pop more fossils without having to release stuff or deal with stuff like that. It'll allow me to pop my mysterious balls. I am so happy with that. What was the 1st place? Was 1st place also a 168? I'm glad. Wow, it was like an 8-minute difference. It was a 9-minute and 10-second difference between me and 1st place. I literally prefer second place. So like, I think it's pretty like up in the air. Yo, Dios, thank you for winning first place. Thank you. I prefer the reward points as an Iron Man account. Oh my goodness. I have not missed a catch event in so long, dude. 500 RP means you could buy 2 Did Octarina. Shut the fuck. Oh my goodness. Of course I win reward points and catch Entei on the Iron Man account on the final event, dude. What the fuck? It's an honor to what a good day, a good stream, I'm not ending yet, don't worry, but what a good send-off heading into Shiny War, setting the precedent for what Shiny War will look like. I fucking can't wait for Shiny War, dude. All right, fellas, what do you say we cap off the catch event placement and the Entei with a Shalfa Crobat right here really quick? 1 sec. You can't be that lucky, but you gotta take the chance. I'm happy to go ahead and get myself an Alpha Crobat male encounter really quick, and I will see you guys with the IVs on this catch. All right, here is the Alpha Crobat catch. 2 times, okay, that's the RNG evening out that I needed. That is a terrible alpha catch, which is good, because I've been too lucky today. 2 times 31 in attack, ins, protect. A terrible alpha. Okay, good. Thank you, PokeMMO, gods, for evening me out a little bit there. Let's, do I not have a Did Pokemon? I've been talking shit all day about the Did Octarina, and now I have to use an escape rope. It's still worth it. Okay. I'm going to go Shiny Hunt. I've been doing some encounters, ×5 hordes over at Clink and Ferroseed. Clink and Ferroseed over in Unova. So I'm going to head over there and do some Shiny Hunting to get my encounters up. I'd probably stop somewhere around 20,000, maybe go all the way to 30,000, but then I'm like really risking, but I'm not, right? Gambler's Fallacy type beat. Let's head over there though and get some encounters and hopefully not get a shiny. I actually don't want to get a shiny today, okay? So let's hope that doesn't happen. Do Iron Man rules prevent you from benefiting from shiny charm links? Yes. And honestly, I'm gonna be so real. You could call me a coward. This is a rule that I have like gone back and forth on during upcoming. I haven't made this. I mean, I made a decision and I might go back on it. I'm not sure, which is so shitty. I know it might be like the one rule that I like stipulate. I don't know if I should allow myself to be in charms during war, because once again, the problem is like, I don't want to give my Iron Man an unfair advantage to other Iron Men. That's the real problem. But I also just don't want to be a detriment to my team. Like I don't want to be like losing another 5% during war because of is just so brutal. But maybe I'm just already such a hindrance that I have to just make it up in the playtime anyway. I've been debating this so much, whether I should allow Shine. I think right now I'm landed on no. I'm not allowed charm links, but it's been up in the air. I agree. I think charm links with other Iron Men are fine for sure. But if I'm on other people's shiny charm links for like the entirety of war as an Iron Man account, if anything makes you feel like it would give your performance an asterisk, don't do it. Yes. Okay. I think that's a great explanation. I agree. I think I'm landing on not, but it like hurts. Part of me like wants, it'd be so much better content. It'd be so much more exciting. It'd be so much all these things. Part of me wants to allow myself to be in charm links so bad, but I think I can't. I think I have to. I think I can't. And that sucks. It hurts, I think either way would be fine, but I think I've got to stick to Iron Man rules on this one. But I think I wouldn't fault someone for the most part. But I think it gives you an unfair advantage on other Iron Man. I don't think just because you do war means you should be allowed to be in links. You know what I'm saying? I think it's unfair. But I've been tempted by the temptress of charm links, I think, recently. But I think I've got to hold to my gut and hold to like not allowing myself in links. I think that's where I'm at. Okay, I don't think I've talked about this, but I am scared to, obviously PC space is a big problem. And hopefully that like PC expansion drive that I'll probably get will help. But I'm a little scared to run out of PC space to put my shinies in the PC. Like those take PC space. So something I've thought about is I'm pretty sure, chat can correct me, I'm pretty sure the devs updated the game where if you catch a shiny and your boxes are full, it will go to your mail and get sent to in the mail. So there is a legit like strategic option to purposefully keep my boxes full so that my shinies get sent to the mail so that I can save box space. which is fucking. I think that like might be something I have to consider, but it's also very scary because what if that's not how it works or something goes wrong? I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. I made an update about it in the past year or two. That would be nuts. I'm pretty sure you're right. That would be like such a funny strategic option to like to like purposefully make your shinies go to the mail because your bot. Yeah, that'd be so. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. Got another alpha catch on the Iron Man today. Why the hell not? Alpha Floatzel is a Water A group breeder. So it's actually a fantastic A group. Water A and female. I think I need female field A group breeders. This might be good. Turn 16 Floatzel catch. Not too bad. Also, really good stats overall. Really good stat placements, dude. Hell yeah. Eureka, someone said in chat. Great catch. There we go, man. 2x31 field and or water A. I feel like this will have a breeder. I think I should be able to make something with that. What a crazy day, dude. The catch event placement in Entei in one day. That was a very lively stream. One that I enjoyed a ton. Now, we are post-stream in the afternoon now, kind of winding down. Still getting some encounters up to 16,800. I went from like 11,000 encounters yesterday up to like almost 17K today. So I've been making some good little passive progress. Nothing crazy, obviously, but just like passive shunting progress. And something I actually wanted to talk about, is why I made this clip, is I've talked a lot about IRL progress and IRL prep in Shiny War and Pokemon. I haven't really shown much of it. Now, I'm not going to show you like my clean house and, you know, dishes that I'm doing, but I will show you the caffeine haul. I have been preparing the Costco energy drinks. These are amazing if you have not seen them. It's like $17 for 24. So they are under $1 a can. So we've got Costco energy drinks. I've got Kickstarters. Now, those Kickstarters, I've talked about this on stream, but I doubt in this series. Those are Mountain Dew Kickstarters. I only have those because I got them for incredibly cheap. I got them for 8 cents a can. Yes, you heard that correctly. $1 per 12 pack because they were at like a clearance blowout store and I took advantage of that. So got myself like 8 cases. I have 2 cases left, or 3 cases. I have 2 to 3 cases left of Kickstarters heading into Shiny War. And I like those. They're about 100 milligrams or 94 milligrams of caffeine each. So it's a nice little, like, it's a boost, but it's a sustained boost. The Kirkland, the Costco ones are 200 milligrams each. The Diet Cokes are about 43, I believe, milligrams of caffeine each. I'm a massive proponent of healthy, caffeine usage. I personally try to stay around 300 or less a day, and honestly, I've been doing less than that. But everybody's different. Go talk to your doctor, talk to a nutritionist if you want to, and just find whatever caffeine consumption is healthy and good for you every single day. Obviously, some people do none and they do very well. So just different per person. The Kong Strongs, those are like little budget Red Bulls. Those are from Lidl/Aldi. Love me some Lidl and Aldi energy drinks. Very cheap. I'm a massive fan of cheap caffeine. As you can see, the Diet Colas are all from Lidl. And those, I think those were like $2.79 a pack, which is ridiculous for soda. That might have even been cheaper with like a Lidl Plus deal if you downloaded the app or some shit. So I got all of this for a very, very, very good price. And it should be a fantastic usage of energy, backup reserves of energy for war. The important thing is, like, I don't want to like start my stream with an energy drink. I think that's a big mistake a lot of people will make. You want to like sleep for as long as possible. Don't pop an energy drink or pop like caffeine immediately. You want to save your caffeine. During normal streams or typical days, I'll have a little boost, be more entertaining, be more energy. It wouldn't surprise me if I'm kind of low energy at the start of war. We're going to have to see how it plays out, but I want to really reserve myself and pace myself and be smart about that usage and really only use it till, I feel I need it later on. Now, I also have, and I'll be doing something else, some caramelized onions. I love caramelized onions. These will be, I freeze these. I make these every few months. This is 6 onions broken down. They shrink so much. This is 6 like large onions. So it doesn't look like a whole lot, but they go a long way. I will sometimes season these with like Old Bay. I didn't do that this time, but I recommend it. It's really good. I love me some caramelized onions. This is just onions and oil in a pan, simmering them down, making them, caramelize and get that Maillard effect. There's some scientific name here that I'm not smart enough to understand, but love me some caramelized onions. They are fantastic. What I do with these is I freeze them and I thaw them out as I need, and I get Costco hot dogs and Costco buns, and I put them on my little Costco hot dog. So this is a great way to like add some extra oomph to Costco hot dogs, which keeps them, in my opinion, feeling like exciting and fun, and like you're always looking forward to them versus like getting sick of the same Costco hot dogs over and over and over again, which is Not a good feeling during a shiny war. Now, I do plan, so I can like freeze these. I do plan to make like, I think a lasagna. I really recommend if you're doing shiny war, having some sort of like homemade, because you don't want to be like just eating, I love frozen pizzas and frozen food, don't get me wrong, but you don't want to just be eating that during, you won't have time during shiny war to like cook a lasagna. It will be a waste of time, honestly. If you want to, hey, more power to you, go for it. But like, personally, I think I'm going to try to cook a lasagna, a nice homemade lasagna towards the start of war, and then I'll have that for the first week or something like that, like a big, you know, maybe like even 2 lasagnas. I don't know. I haven't made a lasagna in a really long time, so we'll have to see. But that's my little IRL prep that I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys. I think it's a cute little wholesome side of shiny wars that you don't always see. You don't always see the IRL prep side of that sort of thing.
Well, good morning. It is my week of being off stream before shiny war. This is a weird feeling. I'm not going to go live for a week. That's peculiar. That is strange. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get to it and farm our berries. We got a bunch of sustainability berries to farm today. I'm going to go ahead and pick these. And do I want to replant with Leppas is the question. Probably, yep. I don't want to end up with too many sustainability berries, right? And then enter this really weird situation before war where I like could be farming Leppas, but just am sitting on sustainability berries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have the Leppas in my inventory. And currently, we are at, what is it? I think like 22,500-ish Leppas. I'm really hoping to get 25k before war. We have about 7 days or so, 6 days or so at this point. That would be sick. It'd be so sick to hit 25k. It's going to be really close. I might end up with like 24.5. Alrighty, got myself an alpha Mamoswine encounter over on the Ironman account. Let's go ahead and get that catch, and I'll see you guys with the IVs. Whew, that was getting a little dicey. Down to my last Pokemon there. At like 99 HP. This thing was killing with the Icicle Spear. It hits through sub. But anyways, Adamant Nature, male, field egg group breeder, good stat placement. That's a great alpha. I'm glad I was able to get that caught. I wish I had my Parasect on me. I actually have to escape rope out of here, or if I had a dig ocarina, that would have been good too, but we'll get ourselves out of there. I gotta set up some alpha breeds. I feel like I have some extra ones that I haven't set up in a sec. All right, but since the final catch event has been played, we can go ahead and do this. Release the final little mini segment of the purge. 10 more Pokemon to be vanished, poofed, destroyed, all 1x31s, except for this random low IV Meowth. But yeah, see you later, fellas. I'm sorry, you will be sacrificed in vain for shiny war. But I do have these breeds set up now, as well as I think, yep, 2 more breeds over here, and then do a handful of alpha breeds over here. So let's get cranking to them. Let's just first do the alpha breeds while I'm nice and focused. Let's go ahead and do our Ponyta and Luxray. Did I name this anything? I didn't name this anything. Field egg group. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I forget which one. I should go double check. I'm pretty sure I either have like all male or all female field egg group Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's like very severe swinging in one way. So let's just go double check. Field egg group, alphas. Let's go see. Like female, male. I have them in Chino. Female, male. So all my, yeah, it's all female. I need males. I have some males, as you can tell, but they're all like event specific. So I don't want to use like my event Stoutland as a breeder, my Tauros, my Zebstrike. I want to keep those as the species. So yes, I have too many female field egg group breeders. We're going to make this a male by default. Okay, 3x31, attack, defense, and speed. Easy peasy. That is an alpha egg being added to the stacks. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Next up, another, I think any field egg groups I should just make. Now, wait, I think this might be reversed. This is why I have to, I think I didn't double check these, so my apologies. I should have tried to pair these with other breeders. I think this, though, might be reversed. So field 3x31s. Let's see if I can just see. Actually, is it the same? Same situation, potentially? Maybe it's the same. I need males. I think so. Okay, I guess so. Okay. We'll just do that. I think I'm also confusing like my alpha breeders versus my non-alpha breeders. A lot of my alpha breeders like kind of have the opposite problem. Like I think I have nothing but male field egg group breeders, but I need females, if that makes sense. So there's alpha breeders, there's non-alpha breeders. There's a lot to factor in with all these darn breeders in my boxes. Okay, next up is bugged egg group, 3x31, attack, patat, and speed, and then also like really high stats all around. Now this says make female, so I can listen to instructions. That one's easy peasy, and I'm pretty sure that's because this is a event Pokemon. So I have to remember that this Alpha Joltik is an event
a raid Pokemon. So I'm putting a Luxray Ball. Making try make that female and put it in Luxray Ball. Beautiful. 3x31 male Water A and Field A group Pokemon. 3x31 in HP, Speed Def, and Speed. And I did actually want to pair that Buizel. There's a Buizel egg. I want to pair that with this Ninetales. So let me make sure to actually just line that up. Beautiful. And then we should be good. I think these three... I lost them. These can go over here with the other like random alpha eggs. Okay, beautiful. And then next up, some simple non-alpha breeds. 2x31 Field A group make male because I think I have like nothing but female 2x31 Field A group breeders. I think I had way too many males. That's why I released a lot of them. I had way too many male 1x31. I think I have too many male 1x31s, too many female 2x31s, and then too many male 3x31s with my Field A group. I think I have a very weird, specific problem with that. I was just looking through my boxes, if I recall correctly. Oh, I locked my Rattata because it was from the cat. I didn't want to like release from the catch of it. Okay, to quickly fix that. I remember locking that Rattata so I wouldn't actually release it or make a mistake. I'm still waiting on that 500 RP to be mailed to me. Usually that takes like 3 to 7 days. I'm honestly like not in a rush for that. Even if it happens like post the beginning of war, that's honestly totally fine. Here's a Magnemite breed 2x31 from that last catch event. And then I actually caught a 2x31 Magnemite that I can pair with that. So these two eggs will go wherever. This will pair together. Oh, and I have these two breeds that I almost forgot about. More male Field A group 2x31s. Nothing super special, just male Field A group 2x31s. This one's at HP and Speed Def. Then I move the Magnemite over here to match this little Rowan section, and then these eggs can go wherever I'm storing the normal eggs, which are non-alpha, which is over here, and we should be good. That should be my entire boxes updated, and that might be... Those are the last breeds... I just realized. Those are the last breeds I should be setting up, I think. Non-alpha breeds before war. Wow. I might set up, like... a few extra alpha breeds depending on alpha spawns, but even that's going to be like very minimal. That might have just been the last few breeds that we set up until Shiny War, which is just insane. Right now, it's just us and berry farming. All right, good morning. One thing, I'm up to 19,000 encounters, not too shabby. Thing number 2 is, here's another Leppa batch. One of the final Leppa batches I'll have until Shiny War. I know I'm going to keep saying that until we finally get there, okay? So we'll see, but it's currently 7:25 as I'm recording this, July 25th. Now, I do actually have some berries to crush before we do this, and I'm getting really low on harvesters again, which makes sense. I'm going to be, like, buying harvesters very, like, carefully and slowly, but I think I'm definitely going to need some, so maybe I should just buy 2 more stacks. Now, I really want to do 1 stack at a time, so I'm going to do 1 more stack. That's 350k. I really hope I don't have to do another gym rerun before war, but, like, maybe I do weave in a gym rerun here and there. At least it's off stream. God, I know I feel so bad. Stream is so sick of watching me run gym reruns for an hour every single day, which is so beyond fair. Let's keep crushing. We crushed our cherry berries, our something, and then our mango berries, and then our aguave. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful, beautiful. That gives us way more seeds, which then I don't think I want to do a Leppa batch yet, because you can do it at 156. It's 156 per. So if I did that, it would be out of very spicy, basically. I'm going to do a bunch of plain spicy, get myself some more very spicy, and then some plain sweet, as you can see here. I'm pretty low there. Okay, should be good. And drum roll, please. Our new Leppa count is 23,376. I like how clean this number is. But if you want to see the stacks, you can see the stats right here. On the Ironman account, I'm doing 3 things right now. I'm berry farming, catching alphas, and shiny hunting to get my encounters up. And right now, we have an alpha spawn. Got an alpha Ledian. Let's see if it's a shalpha. Not today. I will see you guys with the catch here in a quick sec. And typical Ironman fashion, I caught the alpha when it wasn't asleep and when it had gone indignant and was becoming a very difficult catch. So always lucky. 2x31 in Spatat and Spadef. That's fine. Good morning, fellas. A new day has begun on the Ironman account. It is now July 26th. We are only about 5 days or so away from the official Shiny War. I'm up to, what is that, 20? I think that's my Leppa count's the same, 23,376. Although I did do a berry harvest this morning, so I have a bunch of new cherries, mangoes, and then the aguaves. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest those, number 1, in front of you guys here, really quick, just like this. I know, very vulnerable. There we go. Boom, crushing our berries. legendaries on camera, and then we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves an alpha catch. We have an alpha fortress spawn right here. Let's go ahead and get our, actually the seed count really matters. Like as we tick down towards Shiny War, like having the right amount of seeds, the exact amount of seeds, like super matters. Like this is another Leppa batch. Well, no, not quite. I'm actually a little low on plain sweets. Ooh, so I can't do a full Leppa batch. Okay, I do have Leppas planted right now. I am 2 Leppa batches away from having 25,000. So we should be able to achieve it, which is fucking sick. I'm very happy with 25k Leppas heading into war. That will be so fucking amazing. We're so close to that, but I'll have to do like a half batch tomorrow. I'll probably end up doing a half batch and then doing some sweet seeds, and then I guess probably some spice seeds as well if I can fit them in. So we'll do like a half batch tomorrow, and we can finish it off. Wow, will that work actually? Maybe more than like a 80% batch. Probably not a half batch. I might. Well, I have enough for a. I need to do 2 batches. Hold up, I'm like thinking, no, I'm stupid. I have 1 batch planted. I literally forgot. Never mind. I literally totally forgot that I do just have 1 batch planted. Okay, here's our Alpha Fortress encounter. I don't know if I need male or females for the bug aid group, so I'm gonna assume, female fortress. That's exactly what I needed, guys. I have no idea if that's what I need. Okay, I will say, I'm getting really low on timer balls. I have 4 timer balls for this fight. I need to stock up immediately after this. Please remind me, guys. If I forget, go ahead and leave a comment to let me know to pick up timer balls. That'll help a ton. Thankfully, this catch only took 1 timer ball. Let's check out these IVs. Let me see if I can get another pair before Shiny War. 2 times 31 in defenses. I was a little nervous. It was the attacks for a quick sec. Nope, that's fantastic. 2 times 31 in both defenses. Fantastic. All right, and it is timer ball time. I don't think I'll be needing these during Shiny War, so I don't want to overbuy. Like, if I wasn't Shiny War coming up, I'd probably just go ahead and buy, like, a few hundred of these, like 200 to 300, honestly. But with Shiny War coming up, I think 120 total is going to do totally fine and carry me for quite a while. You know what? While I'm here, I probably should stock up on some other balls. I'm pretty sure I'm really low on great balls. Yeah, great balls, I'm super low. Let's at least buy like 49 of these and have 50 of these. Ultra balls, I'm pretty low on as well. Would 32 make 50? I can't count. That's okay. Heal ball, I have too many of. Net ball, I'm fine. Nest ball is fine. Dusk ball, I'm really low on dust balls. Wow. I will at least get 47 of these. Yeah, we're spending a fair bit of PokeYen. This is important stuff. Quick balls, I'll buy like 19. Now that does make 50. Okay, there I counted that correctly. Beautiful. How embarrassing it would be if that was wrong. Repeat balls, I'm fine on. Luxury balls, I have too many. Dream balls, I'll buy 2 more. Go to 50. Sure. Revives, I actually am getting lower on revives. Ooh, 12. These are expensive is the problem. I do have revival herbs as well. Let me double check to see how many revival. And I have to, if I have to single encounter, like that's gonna be PokeYen. I might need to do a Jimmy run at some point. I have 15 revival herbs. Okay, I have 45 revives. Maybe I even buy like 5 more revives. There were situations where like if I'm ill prepared, like I might need a bunch of revives to juggle a shiny, you know, until I can actually get that battle under control. Like that's happened sometimes. So I don't want to lose a shiny because I didn't stock up on items. And with the whole honey tree plan, I actually wanted to go ahead and talk about that. We're in Sinnoh, so it's honestly the perfect placement. Thankfully, with the species clause and duplication clause situation in PokeMMO, like we only really need like 1 or like a few people doing honey trees on my team. I thought like, oh yeah, like because honey trees are efficient, I'm gonna have to do honey trees. As an Ironman account, it's probably a lot better if I don't do honey trees, right? I don't need to waste all the PokeYen and that kind of thing. So I have some set and I do have some honey. I have PokeYen set aside for honey if I need to. I never want to hold back my team, right? That's really important. But it seems like we're going to have other people do honey and I won't have to worry about that, which is going to be really, really nice. So huge shout out to my teammates for handling that. And once again, just kind of like coordinating that, you know, only a few people can do honey. It makes no sense to make the Iron Man do it. I will be spending all my time and efforts on other things like Leppa berry shiny hunting. Alright, I haven't been playing PokeMMO too much these past few days. I'm usually just catching alphas and berry farming and kind of resting leading up until Shiny War, but this is a nice little arbitrary milestone. 20,000 encounters. I wanted to go ahead and get my encounters up prior to Shiny War, and I'm successfully doing that. I wanted to be at least 20k, somewhere between 20 to 30. It's a little nerve-wracking getting closer and closer, like going towards 30. Like, do I really want to risk getting a Shiny right before War? And the closer we get, like, if I get a Shiny like 2 days before War, I can't do it. I won't be playing, but like if I get a shiny a day or 2 before my break, I can't even build up my encounters. So like maybe I do just stop here, honestly.
Good morning. It is a new day on the Ironman account. We have a pretty important berry harvest today, as it'll be the second to final berry harvest, probably before Shiny War. It is currently July 27th, which means we're about, what, 4 days away? 1, 2, 3. We should be getting the the encounter overhaul update today. So a lot of encounters, a lot of shiny hunts are about to change. But let me just go ahead and pick my berries and replant, and I'll show you more of what I mean, hopefully. And I think unfortunately, I'm just shy of being able to do a full Leppa batch, so I should be okay to replant some Leppas. I'm probably going to at least replant like this, like kind of 6-patch here Leppas, but then I'm going to have to plant some more sweet berries, as you can see. Wait, I didn't know this. I know that some berries are like, you can kind of substitute the very ones, right? I didn't know you could do very spicy, very sweet, and plain bitter to make Leppas. Wait, I'm going to do that for this final patch, because I just need enough. I'm gonna be so close. Tomorrow I might not be able to get 25k tomorrow, which will break my heart if that's the case. I'm gonna be so close. I'm at 20. No, I should be. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna be so close. 24,302 Leppas. I need 700 more. Tomorrow's gonna be a super close harvest. I planted a bunch of Leppas, but I didn't plant all Leppas. It's gonna be criminally close tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun moment to harvest all these. And I did catch an alpha or two off camera, and I got some random encounters here and there, so that's why my encounter counter is now up to 20,008. And since I already broke the 20k barrier, I might as well go do a few more encounters over in Mistralton Cave if I want to. Check out this quick Shalfa Sableye on the Iron Man very quick. Never lucky. I'll see you guys with the stats on this alpha catch. Alright, there is the Sableye caught. It is female, and 2x31 in attack and speed. Is it Chaos 8 group? Humanoid. I'm cool with that. I'm actually very cool with that. I don't know if that'll allow me to set up a new breed, but pretty happy with that catch. Alrighty, fellas, I do have some good news, okay? We got our account credits before Shiny Wars, our plus 500 RP. I think it just goes straight to our balance. Yup, we are now at 800 reward points, and I might need to go have a discussion with my team captain and figure out what I want to do with this. Do I want to save this for a 7-day donor status, or do I want to use this for a PC box expansion drive? The PC box expansion drive is better long-term progress for the accounts, but it's just hard to... It's hard. It's really, really honestly a very, very difficult decision, and I don't know which is better. It's so up in the air. I'm going to have a very long, difficult discussion with my team leader to see what is best for us. All right, after a long and arduous conversation with my team leader, Clue, I'm just kidding, he was very supportive and it was very sweet and simple, so big shout out to Clue. He's fucking amazing about this whole Iron Man thing, and I'm just so excited to hopefully prove my value to him on this team. We have decided to go with the PC expansion drive, which will help the account's long-term, benefits, but I really do think that, I think it's really close, honestly, the two, and then I think I just need the space. I was looking at my boxes, I just genuinely do need the space to pop my fossils and mysterious balls. I'm worried that if I don't have this PC expansion drive, I would have to spend way too much time cleaning and even end up releasing a bunch of, and I might already have to end up releasing a bunch of 2x31 Pokemon, and I will do that for War. I'm willing, I'm so down to do whatever the team needs type beat, but, or just do some really shitty alpha breeds maybe that just I've got to start scraping together my very final few breeds, maybe go catch a few extra Dittos. I think I want to leave I think the goal is to leave 30 spaces empty. 30 empty spaces, and then I will maybe 40 actually. The rest will be Dittos. I only want 40 empty spaces in my entire PC by the time War starts, and that will give me enough space to pop fossils, pop mysterious balls, get some Pokemon. Probably fossils first. I probably want to pop fossils before mysterious balls actually, and that will allow me to deal with those easier since they're just little shitters or whatever, but that'll be interesting. And the mysterious balls, I might get hidden ability access Pokemon, some really important things that I do need to keep. So really need to keep. So we'll have to make some tough decisions. I really just have to make sure I maximize my PC space, because I can't spend time. Any time spent cleaning or organizing my boxes during War is just such a waste of time, and I don't want to be doing that. But I think it is time to make one of the most crazy decisions. God, this is so nerve-wracking. I think it's time. PC expansion drive, come to me. Oh, there's all my... Dude, that was...
like a year of grinding catch events. Oh my god. Oh my god, it feels so weird. That was like a year of my life grinding catch events. That was at least months and months and months. Obviously, I had more RP than that, and I used it. And let's do it. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just so. Oh, I got chills. I got fucking goosebumps on my shoulders. It sounds so cheesy and nerdy and cringe, and it is. But like, dude. The amount of time I spent on that is just hard to fathom. You know. We have a whole nother box. Oh my god, look at the empty space. Look at the empty space. This is a breeding did set up really quick from another catch event. Look at the empty space. Oh my god. Actually, it's one from a catch event. Oh, I don't know if I actually told you guys about this. I did a week three of the 8-week-long catch event tournament. I went and I caught a few of these just so I could submit a Pokemon. I think I submitted like a 135, so I have like 406 points by the end of week 3. And in my week 8 catch event tournament, you need 800 points to qualify. So I'm on track. You know, so I did that. So. And I'll do that during Shiny War. I'll probably just show up to those catch events, catch one Pokemon that's like over like 100 points, and then just submit it. And so I can just like go back to shiny hunting. That'll probably be what I do there. Oh, but wow, having a whole nother box, it just feels surreal. Box. Okay, but I have to get back to work. I'm actually spending today. Today, my goal has been pre-recording achievement showcases so I don't waste time on that during Shiny War. That's like the next level, the caffeine prep, the food prep. Like, this is the next level, like content prep, having as many videos as possible. I've done timestamps and thumbnails for every video. I have 28 videos currently scheduled on my channel, which is about, like, usually I have about 20 to 30 or so. And I'm also going to be doing stream recaps during war, so I need to go get more achievement showcases prepared. And shout out to you guys for posting so many achievement showcases where I actually can prepare ahead of time with that. Like, that's such an amazing privilege. Anyways, back to work.
Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. Today's the big day. Today's the 28th. I will not be allowing myself to play any PokeMMO after this, and honestly, that probably should have been yesterday, but you know what? I still want to play. I still want to make progress, but I'm going to force myself to take at least a 2-day break, so we'll get that done. But today's a big day because I'm probably going to hit 25,000 Leppas today. And that is going to be the biggest goal I think that I've achieved on the Iron Man account so far. I'm actually not even going to replant yet just because I don't know if I want to yet. I don't know if I'll be berry farming the next few days. So I'm going to pick first, and then if I want to replant, I can go back through, and that's totally okay. All right, and I said it would be close. We are almost toward the end of our batch, and we are down to the final few harvests. 2 more Leppa berries away, fellas. For those who do not know, this has been a grind that I've been on for literally 3 months. Waking up every day, picking my virtual berries, planting my virtual berries every night before bed, watering my little virtual berries, and just doing this rinse and repeat and not missing a day. To initially get into berry farming on the Iron Man account, to get the initial seeds, I had to do ×5 hordes of Poochyenas and thief Pecha berries off of them. I had to farm weird little yellow shards and stuff within the game, and then turn these into a very specific NPC within Sinnoh, I believe, to get a few starter berries to then break those berries down. I had to do a gym rerun every single day on top of all the berry farming to sustain the POKEYEN, just to be able to buy the harvesting tools to actually be able to break them down into the seeds needed. This has easily been the hardest thing I've ever done on the Iron Man account, is farm 25,000 Leppa berries all by hand, only being able to do a Leppa berry batch every 3 days or so, because you have to do so many sustainability batches to actually get the proper seeds to farm the Leppas on an Iron Man account. And finally, here it is, 25,000. Now these fireworks, I grinded the Lunar New Year event and all the event seasons for about 150 hours a piece or so, and I only ended up with 16 yellow fireworks. And I think it's never been a better time to use at least one of them to celebrate this moment. I only have 2 things left to do now before Shiny War. I have to make a few more breeds. I have like a Swadloon breed to set up, and then a few alpha breeds, and then I do need to catch a fair bit more dittos, probably like 60 more dittos, maybe 100 more dittos if I'm being crazy, but I'm gonna do that very casually. If I don't get all those dittos, I'm honestly very okay with that. But that's just the in-game stuff. I still have a lot of IRL and like YouTube stuff to kind of tie up, so we've got a lot of work to do today. Let's go do the most we can.
All right, I was pre-recording some achievement showcases, but we have an alpha spawn over on the Iron Man account, an alpha Crobat. So let's go ahead and do this encounter. Shalpha, not today. I will see you guys with the stats here in a quick sec. I don't remember what genders we need in the flying age group, but I'm going to assume we need females. Sure. I've not been able to start ditto farming or set up any breeds or really do any of the progress that I need to do today on the Iron Man account because I've been too busy preparing videos and other type content for Shiny War, but I'm really hoping to get to it really soon. Honestly, I've got to do it today. I have to end the Iron Man episode 35 today, so I have enough time to actually edit it and upload it and do the timestamps and all the work involved there. So we have a lot to do. I have a lot to catch up on, but I fucking love doing it. So you know what? It could be a hell of a lot worse. Let's get to work, fellas. Let's catch this alpha first things first. We just double flinched this Crobat because we were the luckiest gamer alive. That allowed us to get off so much extra chip that we otherwise wouldn't have been able to. I really don't want to crit here. Okay, we don't crit. I would happily take a flinch. It would stall an extra... I got 3 out of 4 flinches. Are you serious? Well, there goes all my my RNG for Shiny War. I'm going to throw a Pokeball here, try to lower the stats a little bit. This thing has a move that can hit through Substitute, I believe. Or I'm going to have Infiltrator ability. It's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm not going to be able to like perma stall with Substitute with Breloom against this thing. So I am going to want to, excuse me, switch over to my... Let this Dragonite die. I might actually go to like... Let's just sack. I'm going to sack my Air Slash. It's like really scary. Breloom's 4 times weak to it. I'm going to sack my Kadabra. Go to Smeargle. Soak this to lower its damage. Change it to a water type. I don't usually show alpha encounters, but I don't know. I'm just feeling up to recording today. I'm feeling yappity, so why not, dude? Usually I just catch these guys, and I haven't shown you guys the thought process of this stuff in a very, very long time. So this is normally what I would do. I would soak this. I could have spored it first there, to be fair, to stall extra turns. I'm very vehemently trying to stall until turn 11 to get that timer ball proc, obviously. I think now is turn 11, but I still want to false swipe one more time. Does this thing have a heal? I might need to go actually check. This thing does not have a roost. Okay, it does have nasty plot, though. I'm going to false swipe here. Sludge Bomb, Air Slash, Heat Wave, Nasty Plot. It has Infiltrator ability, so all of its attacks can pass through Substitute. I'm now going to Timer Ball. I think we've lowered its stats. We've changed its typing. It's 1 HP, asleep. It might not catch here, but this should be a safe catch from this point forward. So I'll probably just see you guys with the stats now. This is why I don't always show the strategies, because it just kind of ends up being filler time sometimes. But this was a very interesting catch, to be honest, in my opinion. All right, here is the catch. Relax in nature. Let's check these stats. 2 times 31, more Spatak and HP. It's fine. We'll take it. All right, I think I truly have some of the final breeds to be made on the Iron Man account prior to Shiny War ready to go. The final, just couple. There's not a whole lot, but it's a few. First things first, we have this little Swadloon breed. We're going to go ahead and... I do need to actually make this a correct gender. I didn't name them, so whoopsie, little mistake there. Let me make sure I actually read the Wurmple properly. I have it ready to be paired up with this Wurmple to the left of it, which the Wurmple is male. So these have to be made female. Okay, we can do that. I'm glad I double checked. Attack and Spadef. Sawaddle. And that should be able to be paired with the Wurmple once again. So I'm going to try and move those properly. So the Sawaddle egg is going to go right here. The Wurmple right here. We're going to rename the Wurmple. Actually, I think we can't name from here, so I'll have to go do that in a quick sec. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do that in a quick sec. We do have some alpha breeds, though. That was our one normal breed. Now we actually have more alpha breeds, but I might have... Excuse me. Once I get... I have Dittos to catch. Once I catch enough Dittos to fill this box and this box up to here, which I'm hoping to do today. I'm really hoping to lock in and do some Ditto grinding. That'll be like my main grind today on the Armor. I'm going to end up with some 1x31 Dittos, and that is going to... ooh, I was about to say that was going to open up some breeds, but since I already released all my 1x31 Pokemon, it's not actually going to open up any breeds, is it? Oh, that's a little awkward, but you know what? That's okay. That's part of the journey. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to like breed 1x31s or just, I probably just just not worry about it. Unless like a 2x31 Ditto, I probably just like let the Dittos roll, honestly, and just waste them and basically use them as Shittos. That's probably the plan, honestly. But anyways, to my alpha breeds. We'll handle that first. We got a flying egg group breed here. I have no other pairs with this. It's 3x31 HP defense and Spatak, so I don't need to worry about the gender. We're going to go ahead and randomly roll that. Beautiful. Next up, Politoed and Dragonite. This is a tough one. I wanted to keep this Politoed for quite a while, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this for Shiny War, and I can always make myself a good Drizzle Politoed in the future, and it's coming out as a Poliwag, but I'm going to use it as a breeder, honestly. It's 3x31 in HP, defense, and Spadef. We're going to make that male, so that can pair up with the Pokemon to the left of it. We're going to drag this egg over very carefully with this Dewgong. So those are going to pair up, and then finally we have one more alpha breed. This one can actually go over to this box, our alpha breed box. We're setting up, you know, future breeds. Like I like pairing up in the future is just so nice. And we have one more Sableye and Magmortar. 2x31. This should be, wait. This should be, no, 3 times. I just can't read. 3x31, speed, attack, and defense. And this does not need to come out any gender since I have no pairings with it in the future. So there we go. Another alpha egg that can just go over to the alpha breeds box, like this nice big box. And we're going to hatch all these. I don't have to worry about pairing. I will have to hatch these very carefully. I won't want to hatch these while like being very far from a PC, for example. But all right, that's all the breeds I can set up for the time being. Time to head over to Hoenn and passively farm Dittos for the rest of the day. But that Ditto farming journey will have to be at the start of episode 36, the beginning of our Shiny War journey. And this finally brings to a close all of our anime preparation and training arc, all of our Shiny War prep arc. It is finally over. You made it. I did it. We did it. I always love comparing hours when it comes to stuff like this, and I ended episode 34 at 2,081 hours, and I'm now ending episode 35 with 2,211 hours played. And here's a proper overview of everything we were able to achieve in episode 35. We reached a massive stack of 500 Everstones, which was a long-term goal on the account. We reached 6 million POKEYEN for the very first time, our all-time high and a new PB or personal best. We finished our gym rerun arc. We no longer need to do gym reruns or trainer reruns. We made all the POKEYEN that we need. Hopefully, I'm getting a little low here, but we should be fine. I set up every breed that I possibly could. That took a long time and so many hours of preparation and sorting through my boxes and going through egg groups properly. I also purged my boxes of any Pokemon that was a 2x31, or sorry, 1x31 or below. Anything that was below a 2x31, we deleted from the game and made our PC space clear. I sold massive stacks of items that I had been preparing for a very long time, including Quick Claws, Hardstones, Nuggets, Stardusts, Comet Shards, and more things that I'm not even including here, like Pearls and Pearl Strings, Big Nuggets, etc., etc. I was able to get second place in the final catch event before Shiny War in typical Petrowski luck fashion, and then I was able to get the RP and spend 800 RP on a PC expansion drive. I was able to set up 213 total normal breeds. Now that includes Dittos that I have prepped so far and future breed setups. The more Dittos I catch at the beginning of episode 36 is going to increase this number. I do also have 86 alpha breeds and eggs set up. Dude, much love to you, Team Crow and Adam IE. I really appreciate it, dude. Alpha breeds and eggs. I have 86 of them set up, including future breeds and setup breeds. And then the big ones down at the very bottom, 25,000 total Leppa berries, which took me 3 months around to actually finally do and complete. 564 total fossils, a bit lower than I wanted, but that's okay. And then 22,188 total encounters dry heading into Shiny War. I know I didn't quite achieve everything that I set out for, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was extremely proud of this. I've worked my fucking ass off. I've put in the hours, and I achieved everything that it was possible for me to achieve, I think, in a lot of ways, in my opinion. And I don't look back thinking, oh, I wish I would have done more, or I could have done more. I fucking worked my ass off. I honestly think I did, like, the best I could given the circumstance. Obviously, you always could do more. I always could have done more. Don't get me wrong. But that's okay. That's a beautiful skill gap, and I like to know that if someone could put in more work, they could get more reward. I like that. That's a good thing. But I think I did a pretty damn good job. I think I did a pretty solid job, and I cannot wait to try to achieve top 10 in the Super Bowl of shiny hunting as a restricted account that cannot trade nor use the GTL. If you would have told me the Iron Man would have come this far when I created it in 2025, I would have laughed. I would have said Shiny War is not possible for an account like this, but I respect your ambition. And because of you guys cheering me on, because of people like Adam, it allows me to have the ambition to try to even attempt something like this. I cannot wait to see you all in Shiny Wars, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it if you did, dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. I do upload every single day alongside massive projects like this one. Discord is linked down below, and if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, it's never been a better time to do so during Shiny War. It's going to really motivate me, and it's a huge support, guys. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations if you can afford them, and if my content has earned it from you. Those two things are a must. Most importantly, have a great day. Good luck on your shiny hunts, good luck in war, and good luck on whatever journey you're taking in life. Much love, and for now, I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Petrowski here, and I want to take this moment to say thank you to everybody who goes above and beyond, and thank you as the viewer to making it to the end of the video. I hope it was helpful today, and maybe even a little bit of fun. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one.